So,
Our discussions have to be clean.
yeah,
Find
Right.
them.
cleanish,
Right.
cleanish. So, as we normally start off, we shout out Games Nook, who's hooked us up with some sweet free stuff and some discounts.
Woo, games up.
Go Games Nook on LaSalle. If you need any tabletop gaming stuff, Games Nook's the place to go. They're next to the Trevi. Check them out. On top of that, we are raising money for the Northern Ontario Families of Children with Cancer. Once we reach $1,000 raised, I will be getting waxed from neck to waist. And the money, when you donate, can be used to buy nat 20s, re-rolls, like advantage, disadvantage, nat 1s. So people who are watching can influence how the game goes. If they really don't like a character, they can make them have nat 1 on a death save.
I rolled a nat 20. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, this $20 bill here says you rolled a nat 1. Ugh! Was it? I think once with Travis, we had like a dueling. Like, can I spend $20 to outdo that other $20 that somebody? Can I buy a nat 20 to offset the nat 1 that somebody bought?
Ouch.
So we have that, and then we'll just recap last week. Well, so the last couple of weeks, you guys have been dealing with the fact that these mages who have been kidnapping people all over different worlds are kind of getting towards their end game, where they're going to try to cast the spell Karsus's Avatar. And those of you who know classic D&D know that Karsus's Avatar was a 12th level spell, once cast back in the old days, and it broke the weave and killed the goddess of magic. And fucked shit up when they did it. So these group of wizards want to use it. The goal of the spell is to basically take yourself and replace a god with yourself. God of your choice. They're trying to do it, and they're not trying to do it once. They're trying to do it several times to basically wipe out the entire good pantheon of Eberron.
And giant douche canoes.
The first time they tried it, they caused the Mourning, which erased a country off of the map. Basically. So...
But I'm not really hyper invested with the countries here, so...
No. And neither is Brian.
Nope, I got no idea what's going on.
So, and that's fine. That's the way I designed this to work. Here, I'll put you guys on the world map here. So the Mourning is this Mournland in the middle, Brian. See this giant country in the middle? That's kind of foggy. It was destroyed by the first time they tried to cast this spell several years ago.
Yeah, it shouldn't look like that.
And their goal is to... So basically, they figured out the problem was they didn't have enough power. So they've developed a way to cast higher level spells by feeding off the life force of other people. Very similar to in like the Warcraft movie where they suck the life out of people to cast spells.
Shang Tsung.
Yeah. So that's their goal, and so basically to cast this spell multiple times, they need millions of people. And they can't take millions of people from this world, because if they take the people from this world, who are they going to rule over as gods?
It can't be a god if there's no one to worship.
Exactly. You need somebody to worship you. So they went to other worlds, took portals, and transported people through these portals. And that's what this world is. And because of the fact that you found out that they're trying to off the other gods, you figure the other gods might want to lend assistance where they can. So you've located various temples to gods, including one over and to the god of Onatar up in the north there, which gave a sweet hammer to Sean.
Woohoo!
Really dope warhammer.
Nice.
And then they went to Drome and the temple to Oladra there, and got a sweet whip for Yo. And on top of that, when people... So a lot of the original party that arrived here came from our world through a whirlpool in Lake Wanapate. and they came out.
All right.
They came out here in Kraken Bay, and they made landfall on Dargoon, and
Okay.
basically took over a old keep that was abandoned and a little like shitty goblin village, and formed their own city there of New Cap. So
New cap.
New Kapuskasing. But so they formed that new city there, but the wizards fucked it up a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh.
That's
And,
I was there for
run
that.
by a corrupt mayor anyway.
and so rather than stay around there where you're responsible for your own safety, they moved the town to Denell there because
Right.
Denell was like half empty after a genocide that the group did. This is just a little genocide.
Just a little one.
Just a
That's
little
all.
genocide. So Denell is in the process of rebuilding with new owners who are very grateful to the party for clearing out the troublesome goblins that were living in it before.
Ukimo, full
The
in.
goblin nation that was there. Okay, looks like Kyle is out. So, just message in the group there. So, all right, Kyle. See you next week. But so you moved to Denell, and they left behind a couple of guards and a couple of other people in the town just to kind of keep an eye on things. And they were slaughtered by a goblin assassin who's been trying to get revenge on this group. And then they group
I
found
can understand why.
yeah, and then the goblin assassin found the group, or the group found the goblin assassin and killed him before he even got a turn. Just beat the shit out of him before he even got a turn, because he rolled low initiative. And after that, Cumbersmog decided that it would be a good idea to move back to his little cave he had been cultivating in that area, and hang out and secure the shiny things that were left in town by the people who left. Secure. And, keep an eye on things in case anybody else showed up. He could notify the group. Basically say, hey, here's what's going on. He was given a speaking stone so he could basically call the group and go, hey, this thing just showed up.
And then I killed it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then, Brian, you, in whatever world your character is originally from, doesn't really matter, whatever your backstory is, that's up to you. Whatever world you're from, you were dealing with these mages who were kidnapping people. You were tracking them down, and you saw them throw people through a portal. You followed through the portal, and you ended up in the middle of Kraken Bay. Once you arrived there, you saw that there was like a buoy left out there that showed like go west. It was a marking left by the first group that come through. So
In case anybody through.
Yeah, so in case anybody else came through, go west kind of a thing. So you made landfall in the west here and found this deserted town. How would you approach this deserted town?
Well, cautiously, I approached the town, keeping my eyes open for anything that might give me an idea of where the mages would have went.
Yeah. Okay, so give me a stealth check.
Stealth check. That would be 13.
13. Cumbersmog, give me a perception check.
Perception. Well, I rolled a 2, so I'm going to just assume I fail.
You fail? Okay, you don't notice too much going on. So, Brian, you find your way into this town. And here, I'm going to pull up a map of the town. Because we have one of those. It's actually quite the town. You see an inner part of the town where it's walled up. With a big mansion and a giant sports stadium in the middle of it.
All right.
Okay? Not obviously not all these people, because it's abandoned.
Yeah.
So, this town, almost exactly as it looks now, no people, and just abandoned.
Okay, and I'm coming in from the side of Selena and Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
From
Right
there,
there.
actually,
All right.
probably following along the river. Because
Okay,
as
so down
a
below.
skilled, tracker and wilderness person, you would think that settlements would be built along a river, and it would make sense to follow the river inland.
Okay, so I am going to make my way over to the houses so I can use them for cover
Yeah.
and try to find my way to what I would assume would be a main building.
Yeah, so you would easily enough find this walled area. Like, you see an area in a town that's walled up, you're going to know that something important's probably behind it.
Yeah.
Not that hard to figure out. So as you come in through the southern gate, you do see this big inn with "for a good time" written on the front of it.
Watch it. Floors are a little sticky. Just saying.
I approach a window and take a look inside.
Okay. Oh God.
Windows are a little
I
bit.
just
sticky.
remembered something that's still set up there.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, what is it?
Is like the place still full of blood?
It is, but
Oh,
that's
God.
that's a problem for after somebody survives what's about to happen to them.
All
Okay.
right.
It shouldn't be too bad. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
30 saving throw. And that will be 17.
17. Okay, that does not pass.
Ouch.
So you are going to take. I'm just going to roll this in the dice roller here because it's a lot of dice. Well, it's only 5d8. It's only 5d8. 18 damage.
Alright.
As
18 damage.
friggin' fire explodes out of this window towards you.
All right. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. But, now you've burned a little bit.
It's a little crispy.
But the trap has been triggered.
Would I have noticed an explosion going off by somewhere?
What's your
like
passive
somewhere
perception?
my house?
What's your passive perception?
Passive is how's that determined again?
It's
Isn't it 10 plus your
I
intelligence?
think it's
and your
10 plus
perception or
your
something?
10 plus your whatever your perception. I think it's whatever your
My
perception is.
Oh,
My perception
no,
is
it's wisdom.
It's your
10 plus
passive
wisdom.
wisdom check.
Yeah, 10 plus
It's,
wisdom. There you go.
10 plus wisdom. Okay. Wisdom has a +2, so 12.
Are you using
12?
D&D Beyond? It's on your left side there.
He's not using D&D Beyond. He's weird.
Oh,
He's a weirdo.
can't help you there.
So yeah, with a 12, that's enough to notice a ball of fire come from the inn.
Okay.
And
Okay, so I am extremely pissed off.
yeah,
And I find cover, and then I want to find cover so I can try and, one, stay out of sight, and two, check for any more surprises.
okay. So you can go into these little market areas, or into this guard tower.
I'm gonna just make myself invisible and just go and investigate.
Okay, so
I want to go into the market area north,
if you click on
of
it with
the,
the little thing, it'll actually do a little blip like that.
right there.
If you have the arrow. Okay.
I want to go into that one and
Okay.
hide and just
Alright.
kind of
Give me a stealth
take a
check
better look.
while you're going in there. Okay, and Michael, you would have been told that there was traps on the inn and not to fuck with it. That
Yep.
it was, and
That's
it wasn't our guys that put those traps on. It was the wizards
Okay.
put those traps on for our guys, and they just never got rid
Okay.
of them. So
That makes sense.
I rolled an 8.
an 8, okay. All right, so you're very carefully hiding behind a stick that's about half the size of you. All right, so
Thanks.
Cumbersmog,
Thanks.
you're walking down. I'll give
Yeah, I'd be heading
Brian-
over there for a good time, probably.
It'll take you a little while to move down, and so you have.
That's
'cause,
fair.
I mean, you're up in the mountains, kind of a thing, off to the side, and
Right, yes,
outside
yes,
of
yes.
town. You wanted to keep your horde away from people.
Yeah.
But you know,
Well, my horde
obviously,
is well.
yeah,
My horde has a big mist that's just floats around it. And
yeah. You're kind of hanging
Jesus
out,
people.
and you can look down on the town, which would feel
Yeah.
good for you to look down on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a little flyby slowly whenever I get there.
All right, so Brian, you have another little while to figure things out while you're here, kind of hiding, looking at the thing. If you give me an investigation check.
Investigation. I notice absolutely nothing with a 6.
With a 6,
Squirrel.
there is a squirrel, but that's about all the movement you can see is a squirrel. And he's a shifty squirrel. I wouldn't trust that jerk. He's up to no good.
I am
Dirty.
pissed, and I want to get in there so I can find something to drink now.
Okay.
I am going to make my way back over the building, but I am going to keep my eyes open for any more traps.
Okay. Well, that was the only trap, so don't worry about it. It just happened that there was only one trap, and you already sprung it. So.
Okay. Is there a back door on the side that I'm on?
Yep.
Over here. Okay. I want to make my way over to the back door then.
Okay. You go to the back door. Pry open the back door. Get in. It's no issues. It was unlocked.
Perfect.
You go in through the back, and you come towards the main area of the building, and I'm going to need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wow, I am. Okay, 13.
13? All right.
Thank God for a high constitution.
That's okay. You only take 3 psychic damage and start vomiting uncontrollably when you see this, like, massacre area of just body parts strewn all over the place and blood covering the floors, and it is the most disgusting thing you have ever seen. And it's also been baking for a couple of weeks, so the smell is something something else.
Okay. Well, that's not great. That is all right.
All right, Cumber Smog, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to make my flyby to go and approach the good time wherever I saw the explosion coming from, and
Okay.
just want to see sort of what's going on there.
So you pop down to the front where you see the scorch marks, and you see. Give me a nature check. I know you're great at nature.
Pretty sure I'm weak at nature, but I rolled a 19, so it's gonna
yeah.
be good. It's plus something. Nature is a plus 5.
Okay.
So 24.
24. All right. So you see you can kind of make out the outline of a body from the smoke and the flame, and then you see footprints scurry off towards the marketplace above, and then those footprints go around to the back door of the building.
I'm going to investigate kind of the outline of the body and the footprints to see if I can determine a species or anything about
you have
it.
like a 20, like a nat 19, 24 nature. You can tell these are bigger than human.
Okay.
But in shoes. So
would they be like smaller than mine or like bigger than mine?
Roughly the same size as yours.
Okay.
But in shoes.
In shoes.
In shoes.
Okay.
Like boots. So it's not like an animal with claws or like a dragonborn would be barefoot.
No. Yeah. Okay. I will ready myself.
Okay.
And I'm going to very carefully and quietly approach. I'm still invisible and just enter in carefully.
Okay. So what are you doing, Brian?
I'm looking for a storage room. Something that might have some supplies.
Okay. You see that most of you're kind of in that area. That's where the back area would have been. There's like an office off to the actually. To use the same map for new for a good time and old for a good time. There we
go. So
you came in
by the
there. Right, you see your little orky self over there? That's you.
Yep.
And there's invisible Cumbersmaug approaching.
Okay, I want to stay low.
And these
Just
two
in
people
case.
are
Just
not
in
here.
case.
These two people are not here yet because they're in the new.
I want to stay low and out of sight, but look around and see if I can find anything behind the bar that might be useful.
Okay, give me a investigation check.
What was that again? 11.
11. Okay, you notice, as you're going around, you notice that most of the fresh food is gone. Most of the fresh food is gone. Or is actually, no, there's fresh food, but it's rotten. It's been probably a month since it was here. There was stuff that was left
Which
behind.
would
All the canned food is
Match the
gone.
disgusting room.
Yeah. And the most of the canned food and provisions that could have been brought with them were brought with them when they left. There's not too
Alright.
much. However, you do notice as you look into the area that this table here
Okay.
has a fully delicious looking meal, like a full 6 servings of meal, perfectly clean, just great.
Can I see it? Can I see if it's fresh? Like, does it still have like steam coming off of it?
It looks delicious, perfectly made, brand new, like it was just cooked to order right now.
Okay.
Is this
I am
sign?
going to cast.
Eric?
What was that?
I'm going to pull out my battle axe and cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. It's Muffin's table.
Is it still a sign?
I'm gonna have to roll to see if it still has a sign on it. But
Find out if it's got the sign. Jesus Christ, it's kind of important.
yeah,
You're a shithead.
well, he's cast Sanctuary on himself. Okay, it still does have a sign on it.
Okay,
So that's good.
Read the sign.
All right, at this point, Michael has Cumber Smog has made his way through the door, and you see this like crouching half orc with Sanctuary cast on. So what is the wording on Sanctuary? What happens with that?
You ward a creature within range against attack.
Okay,
Until the spell ends, any creature that attacks the warded creature has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
okay, all right. So you see this crouching half orc
Okay.
there, kind of looking around,
Crouching Tiger, hidden half orc.
and
Can I tell what he's doing? Is he just like...
you can tell he's just kind of peeking around.
Okay.
He seems
I'm gonna-
intrigued by the table in the middle of the room.
I'm going to maybe just come out just over here. I kind of want to... Actually, if I could even come around. And I
Okay.
just want to kind of observe what's about to happen.
Okay.
Not interfere. Let's just watch.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have the ability to see invisible things or anything like that, right?
Not without doing something else, and I'd have no reason to do that right now.
Exactly. Yeah. No, just making sure because some people have, familiars who
Yeah.
can see invisibility and stuff like that. And that'd be
Okay,
important to know.
so
My familiar sucks.
I want to slowly make my way back towards the storeroom,
Okay.
and I want to see check that door and maybe check inside there.
Okay.
Still being as stealthily as possible, so that I don't draw attention because I'm with fresh food. I assume somebody's there.
Okay. So give me a stealth check.
All right. 9.
9. Okay. Cumber
I
Smog,
clumsy-
you can tell he's trying to sneak, but he's not
This is
doing a
fair.
great job of it.
Hitting all the pots and pans along the way.
Yeah. He has it's very creaky.
FYI, I actually rolled 6 because I'm supposed to roll with a disadvantage because of my armor.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there you go. So he's even less stealthy.
Just clinking around.
Yeah. Clinkety clank.
Yeah, pretty much.
Clanking, stomping. But he's trying. He's definitely trying to be stealthy. And that's
failing
what's
miserably.
important. The effort's there. Okay, you find in that storeroom 3 untapped kegs of ale.
Well, I am definitely going to tap one and take a drink.
Okay. Yeah, it's delicious ale.
All right. Nothing else in the room. I am
Nope.
going to come back out.
Can I? I'm just gonna fuck with him a little bit here for a
Okay.
second.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's like a tablecloth or a handkerchief or something around me, right?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Might have
So,
some blood on it, but
I want to cast a mage hand and
Okay.
hold it so that the cloth covers the hand completely,
okay.
and just sort of float the hand over to around him
Okay.
until he obviously sees it, and then I'll dispel it so the cloth just sort of drops in front of him.
Okay. So you see this, Brian? You see a little floating handkerchief, and all of a sudden you see, as soon as you see it, it just floats down to the ground.
All right. Well, obviously, there's something I can't see, so I
Oh.
cast Fairy Fire.
Fireball.
Fireball! Do, 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 do.
All right.
I can't-
Where was the
Fairy
mage
fire?
hand?
Yeah, where was that?
I would have done that while he was in drinking from the keg and tapping the keg.
Okay, so it would have been. So you would have been in here, and the little thing would have been here.
Yep.
Okay, I am going to cast it just outside the door.
Okay. What's the radius on fairy
Big
fire?
Range is 60 feet, and it's a 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Okay.
I'm
Is
probably
there a
in that.
save? Is there a save for that?
Yes. Any creature has to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Michael.
Sure.
Or Cumbersmaug.
Do I get an advantage with the invisibility or no?
No. No. That's the whole
And,
point of fairy fire.
Oof. 2.
2.
Plus,
Yeah,
plus or minus a bunch.
Your fairy fire descends upon this outline of a dragonborn who becomes visible to you.
I'm still outside, so I'd hide first. Fucking over here. Just like sneaking out. But what I
So you do
will
get a-
do in
So you do get a
response,
glimpse of him.
in response
Okay,
to that,
so I know somebody's there.
Yeah.
I want to use a, actually I'm going to back-to-back do 2 minor illusions. I'm going to do a little bit of a Home Alone thing. And I want to do like loud mafia voices sort of shouting from outside the room, say around here-ish.
Okay.
And have sort of an illusion of a very large creature around there-ish.
Okay.
Just looking intimidating and stuff.
Okay. So.
Okay, so what happened?
So
He
you see
cast
this.
it-
You see this glimpse of what color were you
Me?
doing your fairy fire in?
Green.
Green. So you see a fluorescent green dragonborn in the bar kitchen, and then he runs around the corner. And just as you see him run around the corner, you hear like Home Alone style mafia, like movie voices coming from the right around the corner from you. And you see a big giant creature there.
I am. What should I do? I'm going to take a swing at the big creature.
Okay. So your creature is an illusion, right, Michael?
Correct. Minor illusion.
Okay. So
It
you
would not
swing-
hold up.
Yeah, you swing right through this illusion of a creature and it dispels.
Presuming he hits it.
Very funny. All right, so knowing that that's an illusion, I run back into the kitchen.
Okay. What are you doing during this time, Michael?
For me,
Yeah.
if I hear him running in, I don't know if I would have much time to really vanish from the area.
Yeah. Well, and
No.
you can't really hide because you're glowing
No.
fluorescent green.
Yeah, so that's okay. So I would be readying up for when I hear him inevitably coming in.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use my Staff of Power, which
Okay.
I still have, and I'm gonna use a Hold Monster on him.
Okay. Let's see. Hold monster.
It's a Wisdom save for him.
Let's see.
I don't know if the staff has its own spell save DC. Using
Okay.
your spell save DC. in
Let's
attack.
use yours. So wisdom save.
All right. Wisdom save. Ouch. Holy crap, but that's a 12.
Yeah, my DC is 17.
So you are paralyzed.
Yep.
Okay.
Told you I should have fireballed.
I am going to dispel magic.
You cannot. You are paralyzed.
I am completely paralyzed. Do I have to move?
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature
Shit.
automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh, wait. Was Sanctuary still up?
Yes, Sanctuary was still up.
So
So
he had
to make a
wisdom
save, yeah.
It's not a spell attack, though.
Let's see here.
And it would also be coming from my staff.
Oh, yeah,
Targets
no.
the warded creature
It's
with
a
an
harmful
attack.
spell.
Or it's a harmful spell, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, anytime you target it with a
Cause
harmful
damage.
spell. So do a wisdom save.
Alright.
Still a harmful spell, trying to paralyze him.
Okay. My wisdom is high enough that I rolled very high. Hold on here. Yeah, I got an 18.
18?
Yeah, that does it.
Okay.
So I am paralyzed.
You are paralyzed.
Yep. And that's for any spell that targets you.
Any harmful spell or attack.
Yeah, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Or else it fails.
Yeah.
Or I take damage or something. Okay.
You have to choose
if
somebody else.
they fail, they can redirect or lose it completely.
Okay.
Your choice.
So since you're incapacitated for a little bit, I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna make it very clear. This is my town. You don't rob my bar. That you should probably leave since you're so aggressively. You're obviously going to attack the first person you saw in this town. I don't know who you are, and this is your one chance to leave. And I will then. I'll just. What spell is it that I always use there? I will cast a. What is it? Shoot. A levitate on him,
Okay.
just so that he's easier to move around. And I'm gonna pull him outside, tie a little string to his ankle like he's a balloon, and I'm floating him up into the sky
Okay.
and like well down the road.
So it's a concentration spell as well, so you're going to have to drop concentration on the hold monster.
That is coming from my staff.
Yeah, but I don't think your staff can hold its own concentration, I don't think. It's just a spell that your staff can cast.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it's just an additional spell and additional spell slot kind of a thing. Unless it specifically says can hold concentration on an additional spell
Oh.
or... Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Still uses your concentration to hold it, and it's using
Okay.
you to cast it just through the...
Then you know what? I'll just drag him.
Okay.
Maybe there's even a cart, a little dolly I can drag him around
Yeah, you
on.
can put him on a dolly.
Yeah, I'll throw him on a dolly, and I'll drag him out of town, out to
Okay.
the edge of town, kind of unceremoniously dump him off.
Okay.
Presumably, I wouldn't have much time left.
How?
after that
Yeah, I
part.
was
You have a minute, so...
Yeah, so like
gonna
around
say
the,
we're edge of town in a minute, dude.
It's gonna be
around,
tough.
around the time that I like before it's gonna end, I'll dump him off and kind of back up by my say 60 feet or so,
Okay. So we're out of the bar.
and I will start flying as well.
I'll say you get out of the bar, no problem. And...
Also, I don't look quite like a dragonborn to you, by the way, Brian.
I really just see a green outline, so
Well,
It's
when you hit a holds person, he would have lost his invisibility, so
Yeah,
he's
my invisibility would be gone. So
going at
Oh, okay.
concentration, so... he popped back to visible. It didn't really make a difference to him, but
Yeah.
you're showing whatever he has some sort of disguised self or whatnot built in, so that's what it is.
Me?
Okay.
You, Michael? Yeah, yeah.
No,
that's why
I'm
you
not.
don't-
I'm not disguised at the moment.
No, so you don't. So you don't. You look. Oh yeah, you look like a crazy dragonborn. That's what it is.
Yes, I look like if you took a dragonborn and then you puffed him up on steroids and gave him like some extra size and height, and then kind of messed around with his coloration and gave him some highlights. That's sort of what you would see.
Okay. So in a minute, you're only going to be able to get to about the gate out to the central part of town, and
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want is just sort of by the gate over there.
dump
and
them off.
then dump him off, back up, take flight,
Okay.
and try and hover around like 60 feet away
Okay.
and point my staff at
Okay.
him.
Okay.
So Brian, you know that this world is nowhere you've ever been before.
Yeah.
It's definitely a different place. Everything looks a little off. And
Not quite sure what I was just looking at either.
Yeah, and there's, just dragonborn thing that you probably have never even seen one in your life. And you just see this dragony person. Because dragonborns
All
aren't
right.
that common in certain areas, so.
Yeah, so I basically told you to get out of the town. It's not big enough for the two of us, sort of a thing. I'm pretty sure I'm basically the only other person in town, eh, Eric?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Okay. So I back out around the wall so he can't see me, and I cast Greater Invisibility
Okay.
on myself. Then I step back out so I can see him again, and I cast Hold Person.
Somebody gonna die.
Not exactly how I thought this was going to go, but I'm having a good time here.
That's
I
my
hope,
concentration again.
hope
isn't
Sean
it?
and
Greater
Zinger are
invisibility?
enjoying being along
Is
for
that a
the ride
double
on this one.
concentration?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not casting Hold Person then, because that would screw my whole plan.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, I'm just hovering there. Just obviously pissed off that you were basically trying to rob my town.
Yeah.
that
If it
would
looks
work.
like you've left, honestly, I would probably not stick around for forever.
Turn invisible and
All right, and
oh,
Cumber Smog, give me a wisdom check or we'll go history history check.
History check. Oof. Okay, history is gonna be a 13.
13.
Yep.
Okay. You could tell the armor and whatnot that he was wearing
Mhm.
is nothing like you've seen since you've come to this world.
Okay, so I would assume he's a new arrival then.
Yeah, you would kind of think like, okay, the armor he's wearing is, and it's actually closer to what you remember from before you came through the portal.
Oh. Oh, that's
Yeah,
lovely.
beat the dogs.
Okay. So I have a conversation stone of some sort.
Yeah.
So I would definitely report my findings to the rest of the people. That there's someone that looks more like I'm used to seeing,
Yeah.
who's decided to come in and rob the place of beer, and start swinging at the first things he sees.
I mean, to be fair, it was a big monster.
To be fair, it was beer.
like big monster. Like,
All right, so
Just
you
kidding.
call to the thing and you get Quiver on the phone.
Yeah.
So
Say,
it's-
Quiver. They're trying to rob the brothel.
Who's trying to rob the brothel?
This crazy half-orc that looks like he's from where I'm from.
Oh, you're saying like he's another new person?
Yeah, another newbie.
You think you could direct him our way?
Depends on which way your way is. If by that you mean out of town, then yes, I did that.
Could you bring him to Denell?
Do I have to?
I mean,
don't
you
like
said
him.
you said that he was willing to attack the first thing he saw.
This is true.
So it sounds like he could probably hold his own. he didn't run away from a monster. And we're kind of looking to get anybody we can who can hold their own, because we're going to be going to war.
I guess so.
If you think he could probably do some good in a battle, can you just bring him up to us?
Oh, I have no idea if he can do any good in a battle, but I mean, the worst case scenario, he's a meat shield, so
that's
I'll
true.
send him your way. Okay, so I'll try and fly up a little higher and go out sort of behind the gate and to the left, where I assume he is walking.
Okay.
And
what are you doing while you see him
find
hovering around and pull out a stone and start talking into it?
I am making my way into, let's see here. I'm going to say that house with the word thorn on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to search there for supplies.
Yeah, it's just an abandoned house. There's not too much in there.
All right, so
Some
that
clothes,
was.
some.
I'm just going to make my way down the line searching for whatever I can find.
Cumber Smog, give me a nature check.
okay. That relies on what?
Wisdom, I believe.
Nature is intelligence, actually.
Intelligence? Oh, okay. Look at that.
Yep.
That'll be good
That's-
for a wizard.
Yeah, if I can ever roll well tonight. It is an 11.
An 11? Okay.
Yeah.
You head off. You're not sure where he went.
You're like, well, he ran fast.
Yeah, you can't see him anywhere, though.
Quiver, he might be gone.
Well, find him. Maybe he's heading to your horde.
He couldn't get to my horde. My horde is safe.
Well, you never know. He's sneaky enough to get away from you. Maybe he's sneaky enough to find your horde.
I kicked him out. That is not getting away.
Well, I mean, where is he? You can't find him. Very
I
sneaky.
kicked him out.
Yeah, but
I
where
had
is
a
he?
conversation with you.
How hard can he be to find? He's a big half-orc.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. How good am I at smelling?
Actually, I'm going to have a stealth. Even though you're invisible, I'm going to still have a stealth check from you.
Since I'm invisible, does that nullify my disadvantage?
Yeah, just do a straight one.
13.
13? Okay. Give me a perception check with disadvantage, Michael.
Sure. Disadvantage. Ooh, that's probably going to be the disadvantaged one. Oh, they're both bad. Okay, so...
You guys are both rolling like shit here.
Yeah.
You know
7.
what? 7? Okay. Yeah, you notice nothing. Brian, you continue to wander around,
Tonight?
picking through buildings.
Am I finding anything in these buildings?
You
I make my
find,
way down?
like, again, clothes, lots of clothes. Not much in the way of weapons. Some little canned goods and food. Some rations. You could probably get together some rations as you're going through.
Okay, so I got some more rations now.
Yeah. And, like, all of the shiny stuff, somebody else has already secured. Somebody else has already ransacked all these places for their shiny stuff.
So am I noticing that somebody else already ransacked these?
Oh, yeah, you could definitely tell that, like, there's a certain...
All right, I carefully want to look out the window and see if I can still spot him and maybe track him back to wherever he came from.
Oh, he's still flying in the air, so you can kind of see him hovering around looking for you.
So he's hovering around looking for me.
Yeah.
So he's not leaving.
Who sent me the
I
message?
want to kind of see if
Was that-
I can smell a stench.
You're in, like, a whole town over, Zinger.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, orc stench.
No, I'm talking about...
How long is the question? Like, would it take us an hour or two, or like half a day?
With your airship that you got pimped on Pimp My Airship,
Yeah.
like a couple hours. Like
If we're looking for people, then I think we should turn our airship and head that way to collect
Okay.
some new people.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. So you and Sean grab the airship and head on out.
Huh.
Okay.
Can I see any signs on the ground of maybe how he came into town? I notice he's flying now, but maybe he came in on the
flew into
ground.
town, so there's no tracks or anything like that.
Shit.
Yeah, flyers. I told you before we started. Flyers.
Goddamn flyers.
Gotta hate those flyers.
Well, by now, how close could I get to him before my greater invisibility wears off?
How long is greater invisibility? Isn't it like 10 minutes or something like that?
1 minute.
1 minute? Oh, yeah. You basically finish ransacking the house or going through the house and seeing that it's been ransacked, and your invisibility is starting to wear off.
Okay, so how far is he from me?
He's in that area. You're just outside Thorn's house. He's up there, hovering around, trying to figure out where you went.
Do I smell him? Do I smell orc stench?
Well, that was your investigation check with disadvantage to see if you heard or smelt him.
Okay.
And you rolled really bad, remember?
Yeah, I did. I can't smell good.
Yeah. You can't smell or hear very good.
That would work. Okay. I am going to put my axe away
Okay.
and step out into the open with my hands in the air and yell out, I want to talk.
All right, so you see him behind you at the Thorn house there with his hands out saying he wants to talk.
All right, I'll land sort of by the Quiver house.
Okay.
Showdown in the street.
Perfect. I want to talk too.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
I have no idea where I am. I have no idea who or what you are, for that matter. I am just looking for the mages I followed here so I can rip their hearts out.
Where's the town that I need to send him to?
They're northwest, basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna convey that to you. I'll be like, pretty sure they're to the northwest, in the town that I'm supposed to be sending you to.
Can I roll an insight check to see if he's lying to me?
Yep. Roll deception, Michael.
All right, we'll do.
The battle of the shitty rolls.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, he's definitely.
I
on
had
a level.
9.
He's definitely
I had
on a
9.
level 100%.
Very slightly cocked, but it was nat 20.
Yeah, those mages are definitely to the northwest. He's telling you the truth.
All right, then. And then I'm going to leave your town, since you obviously already took anything of any value from all these abandoned houses.
Well, what else would you expect me to do?
Secured the value.
Yeah, from thieves like you.
It's an abandoned town. How am I stealing? Doesn't matter.
It's my town.
I'm going to head north to what town what did you say it was called?
Danelle.
Dunno.
Okay, I'm going to head north to I don't even know what that is or where that is.
I
I'm
might
just
be
gonna
able
head
to
north.
secure you a ride. We have flying things. They're really weird. They're boats that fly. A flying boat.
An airship.
But you've never seen an airship, so.
Isn't that what I just said?
In my world, I don't have airships, guys.
No. So it definitely sounds like he's probably high.
Are you sure you're sober? Like, I know I was drinking, but what about you?
Yep.
All right. So Michael, you
All right.
hear you hear on your little speaking stone. Yeah, we're sending a ship to come get you guys.
Okay. There's gonna be a flying boat here soon. They call them airships. They're flying boats.
All right, so you have some friends. Great.
I have friends. I'm quite proud of that fact now.
They're not going to try and pull off tricks on me like you did.
I don't know. You were trying to steal from me.
Abandoned building.
Does it look abandoned to you?
It was when I got there.
Just appear
And quite frankly, if
that
it belongs to you, I got a whole different set of questions about what the hell I saw in there.
Listen, Linda. You went into a booby-trapped building. That's not abandoned.
Everything else has been. There's no people around.
How much have
I
you
could have been
drank?
there from before.
How much have you drank?
Probably half of that cask.
That explains a lot. Also, I recognize your armor.
Yeah.
Just saying. Where are you from?
Okay. Honestly, I'm from my home, which I'm going to assume isn't this place because I came through a portal.
Yeah, I came from my home too. So did everyone. They came from their homes. Jeez, mages nowadays.
Do I look like a mage to you?
Can I just Arcana check you just generally?
Yeah, you can Arcana check him.
For a 2.
he
Plus a bit.
very well may be a mage. There's a
Yeah.
good chance he's like some sort of arch wizard.
Yeah. I think you got some magics going on.
Well, I'm not going to deny that.
There you go.
Definitely arcane magic, not any sort of holy magic. That was arcane, 100% arcane in your mind.
Yep. You're committed to killing things. Got it. Got it.
Killing evil things, yes, but that's beside the point.
Oh god.
Yeah, but most things are evil, so I mean,
Damn it, I knew I should have went with pink.
Evil's
You're
just a
right.
point of view.
evil's pretty
Yeah.
relative. Yeah, so I came through a portal. I ended up here too. There's a bunch of
Okay.
wizards. I don't think I remember anything about any dragons anymore. I do have some dreams about being more dragon-like, though.
Those are good dreams.
Very fond memories.
Sometimes they're moist dreams. Sometimes they're a little moist. Sometimes you have to change the sheets after one of those dreams.
Yes, I do.
Please tell me your friends aren't as weird as you.
Listen, you grow up in the woods alone, you'll end up like me.
If you knew how I grew up, you would.
So you guys stare each other down for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, banter back and forth, make fun of each
I
other.
don't banter very much.
No.
I'm very poor on the social skills side. My banter is
So
poor.
am I.
Yeah.
This is a
This is-
conversation about as pointless as our rolling right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to play it suave. Nobody's all that suave. But to be fair, with your social skills, the other person feels kind of suave. You both feel like you're the other person's getting
I'm
the
like,
upper
what
hand
an
of this
idiot.
conversation.
How do they make mages nowadays?
You both feel like the other person's smarter than you. All
Pretty
right.
hard to do.
It is. All right, so actually, let's see what I got here.
The flying boat.
And
There is a
airship.
Who's
so
drunk
you see-
now?
So you see this giant flying boat with a ring of white flame around it, and actually give me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, I got an 18.
An 18?
14.
14? You see this airship. So, Brian, you see this airship coming in, and it's got this like weird like cloaking thing on it where it almost looks like the sky, but you can just kind of make out that something's wrong. Michael doesn't even notice the airship show up.
I don't say anything about there being a flying boat.
Yeah, but you see this thing flying through the air towards you, and it's kind of shimmering.
I just stare you down as you look into the sky. In judgment.
All right, and Zinger and
gross. Okay, we have the flower.
Sean, who's dealing with his dogs, it looks like, arrive on the boat.
Of the same boobs. Yeah.
Okay, just to be clear, have I met Michael?
Oh yes, you've met Michael. He's been
Okay.
around. In the alternate timeline, he was all over the place, but he's been around town.
Usually you
Okay. So yeah, fly down to Michael and ask him about this new recruit that What about this new person you just found? We're looking for some more people. We need some extra strength.
It's like a combination of.
Well, I saw him swing an axe at a fake thing, and then I don't know. He's got some magic, and he just stares here, and it's really awkward.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Because you're so much better at the social skills.
It
Listen,
was
was I
incredibly
talking to you?
awkward the way he said it was really awkward. So Brian,
talking
you
to you?
see this airship approaches Michael, and this like demon person tiefling in like full plate, like ornate, friggin' blinged out, like holy person paladin plate. But
Do I
a tiefling.
recognize any of his holy symbols
No.
as being good or evil?
They're quite obviously good. Like
My
they're
hand is on
shiny.
my hand is on my axe, but I'm not pulling it out.
They're shiny and bright, and like they look like light, like all the hallmarks of a good of a
Look,
good
see,
person.
he wants to kill you. He has his hand on his axe. Isn't that what you need?
But again, he looks like a friggin' demon with horns and a tail and red skin.
Scare me, though.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you might have run into a
FYI,
tiefling.
my character has an issue with demons, fiends, undead, evil. So right now I'm a little torn.
So I'm just gonna walk right up to you and be like, actually, I'm gonna do a quick perception check. What does he look like? Like, does he look like he can hold his own?
Yeah, no, he looks pretty beefy. He's a half orc. He's got an axe. He's got plate mail on.
What did they call you?
My name's Lucius. I'm a cleric. I'm a blood hunter and a cleric of Lathanders, the Morning Lord.
So you don't know anything about Lathander.
No.
Michael, however, does know what Lathander is.
Ah! Why didn't you say that before?
You started the whole
Ages.
bullshit in the freaking tavern.
Pretty sure you're the one who blew the tavern up and then came in and stole half the drink and started swinging your axe around.
Booby traps an abandoned building.
It wasn't me, and it wasn't abandoned.
Okay. Enough with the bickering, you two. It seems like you got enough fight in you. We're looking for some warriors. There's a war coming, and, well, we need as many men as we can find.
Oh, quit being a big wussy. I mean,
So, Sean, you're finally here. You flew the airship after Michael contacted Quiver to say, "Hey, there's a new guy skulking around town, and he seems to be able to hold his own." And so you flew the airship, and they stared at each other for a couple hours while you guys flew over. It
okay.
was really awkward.
Very awkward.
Pretty awkward.
Very awkward. But I think they might be friends now, or at least they're getting there because of the fact that Michael's
Hey, if I can
heard of
get-
his god.
If I can get rivals, I'd be happy.
And actually, Sean, give me a history check.
A history check.
Yes.
Oh, maybe not a squirrel. Hang on. 11 plus. Oh no, fucking squirrel. Oh, I got advantage. Oh no, that's still 12. Two squirrel.
12? Okay. The god he mentions kind of sounds familiar. You know it's not an Eberron god, but
Okay.
kind of sounds familiar, like something you may have read in a book or something.
Okay. Not my god, so I don't care. Is what you're saying.
No, but he did mention he's a blood hunter.
Oh no way!
And that might
There's no-
that might perk up your ears a little bit. Oh, by the way, when you see Sean, he is a huge, a huge blood hunter. A Goliath blood hunter.
I feel like you two could get along.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll just get the shit out of everything.
Can I cast blood sense on him?
Yep.
You can.
Are you new to this place, Lucius?
Yeah, I just followed some mages that have been kidnapping people through a portal. Came here, had a wall blow up in my face,
Oh,
and then
boo-hoo.
that asshole started playing tricks on me and act like I'm the bad guy.
Okay.
Why
It
does
sounds like a story that most of us could tell as well. So, if you would like, if you want, you can join us on our ship. We'll take you for a ride to the next town if you'd like. We'll feed you, and we'll give you a little information about what's happening. Because we're also about to start a war against the mages and the sorcerers of this place. And we can definitely use a couple extra hands. These people are more powerful than you think.
Now, as soon as he says they want to fight the mages and sorcerers, well, somebody should have just said that the first time. And I look at Michael's character.
I said the mages were up there.
You thought I was a mage. Shut up. If he would have just mentioned that the first time, this could have all been avoided. Lead the way.
If you hadn't blown up my friggin' tavern.
Oh, shut up. It wasn't me who blew it up. Somebody else did the trick.
What do you mean?
Come
It's your tavern.
Come on, we got a drink for you. We got a drink for everybody. Let's go have some drinks and we'll.
He's already had his share. You probably shouldn't give him anymore.
As soon as he mentioned drinks, I was already like running over to the
He's trying to climb on the airship. He can't quite reach there. He's just kind of trying to jump up to get the rope. It's just out of his reach.
Is it within 30 feet?
He leaps up and grabs it and climbs his way up onto the airship.
No, I was going to miss it.
There's like also this almost works better. You mentioned drinks, and like a Looney Tunes cartoon, there's just a spoof outline of him, and he's up on the ship trying to find the drinks.
So what's your primary weapon?
I'm on the ship. Can I hear him?
He's back up there with you.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
up.
I'll fly up.
My primary weapon, I take my blood axe, or I take my axe and I drive it into the table as I'm chugging back ale.
Break my ship, but
Zinger, there's an axe in the fancy table on your ship now.
That's a 1,000-year-old table. Jesus Christ!
I don't even respond to that. I just fill up my mug again and start chugging back more.
I gotta find me a tankard of sobriety.
And Zinger was already in shit from the friggin' from the Silver Flame over this ship. So
they're breaking your stuff.
Paid way too much for this shit.
Yeah, it's a rental. We're leasing it.
Gotta return this.
I flip Michael off.
Oh my god, we're starting to scrap amongst ourselves before we start the quest.
It means they
after
fight.
After I finish my third mug of ale, I say, okay, so where are we going and what is the plan to killing the mages?
Okay, before we get there, let's see about equipment first, because maybe it'll help you out a bit. What kind of axe you got?
It's just a plain old battle axe. I've had it ever since I met up with my mentor, Dom.
I happen to have a battle axe of speed that I can lend you. Hey, you two shut up, or I'm going to kick your asses.
Well, if it's better than mine, if it has a...
it'll give you 3 hits per round instead of 2. And
You get an extra attack.
+2.
+2?
Yeah. The hit and the damage. So if you go in your inventory and...
Are you on D&D Beyond, or are you still doing old school?
I hear you. Oh, that's the wrong window. This one. Okay, so I want to look for weapons, right?
Yeah.
Where am I
Yeah,
supposed
you're
to
going
go?
to equipment, manage equipment, and you're looking for a battle axe.
Battle axe of speed.
And you use a shield?
Battle axe. All right. I got no results. I think I
Okay.
searched something wrong here.
So were you on? Oh, battle axes are tricky. Is it one word battle axe or 2-word battle
No,
axe?
it's 2 words. Battle space axe.
Okay, that's probably it.
Yeah, I remember looking for battle axes has been a pain in the butt in the past.
Still no results.
Okay.
And make sure you have magical. Oh, this is one of those custom weapons. Don't you have to have something on in your settings?
There might be a. Oh yeah, that's
You have
what
to
it is.
have homebrew on or some shit, don't you?
And I'm just. I don't know if he's in the campaign. 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Well, he definitely needs to be in the campaign.
All right, 1 second. I'll fix that up for you. I'm just gonna run into Facebook. Send you a quick message with the link.
Any other questions? Are you do you shield bearer too?
Shield bear? No.
Are you axe and shield?
No, just the axe.
I could use a shield.
I duel.
You dual wield.
No, my fighting style is dueling.
Okay.
I rely on my weapon, my one weapon. It's my focus.
Okay, so Brian, if you look in your Facebook messages, I sent you a link.
Yeah, I see it now.
So if you click on that link and then join with that character, then you have access to all the stuff I've unlocked. Because I've unlocked a bunch of stuff on D&D Beyond.
It won't let me do that for some reason.
If you want, I've got the spring shield.
What is a spring shield? Oh, you know what? I'll just look it up.
It's a normal shield on your arm that folds up, but you use it as a shield, so it gives you your normal +2 on the fly. But when you get attacked, as a reaction, you can open it, and it gives you a +5 to your AC.
Basically, it has the shield spell built into it.
Oh shit!
Okay, but would that interfere with my dueling fighting style?
No, I would say not.
No, I don't
Zinger's
think
trying to
that
claim it
dueling.
now.
No. Dueling works with a shield in the first place, and secondly, this would only affect your reaction if you wanted to.
Yeah, you give up your reaction to activate the shield.
Yeah.
Huh.
But you don't have to, so it wouldn't affect it.
Even if the shield's not engaged with the spell, you still get a +2 to your AC.
Yeah.
As if you're carrying a normal shield. It's just when it opens, you get the additional +3 to your AC. So you end up with like an armor class of... Well, I used to have an armor class of 25 when I kicked the fucker off. It was awesome.
Well, I will definitely...
So you're still having... Have you not been able to join, Brian, or...?
I'm not sure what is going on with this thing.
So if you click on the link, let's see what.
So you guys figure out who gets the shield. I really don't care either way, but I do have one shield.
I'll take the shield with it. I'll take that shield and the battle axe.
It worked well for me.
Go for it.
So if you click on the link, does it show you like a list of characters, or does it create a character and then there's my characters?
I do remember seeing that list before, but I can't get back to it.
When you click on the when you click on the link?
Oh, I did before the first time you sent it to me, and
okay.
So I do remember what you're describing. I just can't find it. New thread search.
Zinger, are you carrying a shield right now?
Me personally, no, but bitch is.
Oh yes, Zinger also has a bitch.
As my little bitch steps aside behind me, like, hi.
He's just a little 5th level fighter that follows him around, looking a lot like him.
His pack mule.
Pretty much.
His deck of many things fighter.
Level 5 fighter.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, here, I'll try sending you the link again. Just click on the link. So, because it'll be a lot better set up once you get into the campaign, because then you have access to... I don't have it all unlocked, but I have a good chunk of it unlocked, and it makes it a lot easier because I can attach items to your characters and all sorts of fun stuff.
It's not freaking let me do it.
So do you see the list of characters, or?
No, it won't let me access it for some reason.
Uh,
I got an idea.
is it open? Is it if you are you doing it on your phone?
Yeah.
Long press the link and go open in Google Chrome or whatever your other browser is, because it's probably opening in Facebook's browser, which doesn't have you signed in.
All right.
Sucks balls, 'cause it's fat.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay.
So what's the plan, guys? Are we gonna go kill the sorcerers right away, or do we want to get some money and try to build up our equipment before we go?
Well,
Do we have the world map back?
yeah.
I could use like 100 XP, so I mean, I would like to do.
Hey, you guys know about the green dots, right?
They might
Why don't you
not.
tell us?
Well, their characters would, but
I haven't been invited to any games since the downfall of dragons.
Okay, so no, we're not going to go kill the wizards right away, because the green dots each have a god that these guys are targeting, a temple of the god these guys are targeting, and every time we visit one, we get some crazy ass super item that really works. So for Zinger, it's that one right in the middle. Orion,
Yeah.
that's got an item. The god for that temple is about justice and law. So we thought that was more up your butt. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love that.
Finished off Drome. We finished off Ornitar.
You know what? Just
Okay.
because.
Character.
all right. 1 second. So, were you able to get in,
Yeah,
Brian?
and I joined with my character.
Okay, so I should be able to find you now. So I'll just quickly add. Okay, there's Lucius. I'm going to view you, and I'm just going to give you the 2 items that he gave you, so that'll save you the time.
All right.
So, I'm
So
gonna
the
manage
spring shield and battle axe of speed.
So that was a 31 on persuasion to go to Orion.
All right, so for you, Brian, they're
Yep.
talking about how they have these temples to gods that when they go to, they get really dope shit. Really, really good weapons from these temples.
Okay. And they want to go.
And Zinger is really wants to go to this one.
Okay. What is this god of?
Justice, law.
A paladin's best friend.
Yeah, Paladin's best friend. It's
Okay, so I asked the group. Okay, guys,
Cleric, too.
what is this god of?
Alright, I'm trying to find the. Where's my
He's
sheet?
a god. He is a god of justice. Hold on here. Sovereign. He's the sovereign of law and lore. He's the patron of wizards, a figure of venerated by scholars and librarians, a god of magic, a tool of mortals.
Okay, so good guy. So I'm in.
Yeah. He's a decent guy. I wouldn't call them. They're gods. They're not always good. They're just. He's okay. Put it that way. He's better. He's better than an arsehole.
One thing that Zinger should keep into account is this is right next to the headquarters of the Silver Flame.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you may have to answer for that bill there, buddy.
Well, we might have to do a bit of a loop around. It might take us an extra couple hours, but it might save us a lot of time in the long run. I'm just saying.
If we wanted to go somewhere else, the one in Kraken Bay, Daldorn, that would be more closer to actually Brian's character. Because he's all about fighters and that kind of crap.
Okay. And what's the other one?
Balinor. I don't remember off the top of my head who the hell Balinor is, but I can tell you in a second. Balinor is sovereign host of the Horn and Hunt. We were kind of thinking Ian. It's kind of a druidish god. He is actually revered by rangers, druids, and barbarians alike. But that also can kind of work with Brian's character as well, given the blood hunter style.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Sort of, kind of.
Cumbersmog does not care which way.
He's portrayed as a burly human, although occasionally he's drawn as a crude but good-natured half-orc.
Where the guy's like wearing a shirt.
So that's why it kind of fits him as well. Like they're all kind of, you can loosely squish yourself into most of these. Oh my god, dog, I'm going to shoot you dead.
Very similar to that.
Okay.
Well, I think Dole Dorn would be a good way to start. Make sure that the new guys are fully equipped and ready to go. And if we find anything good for ourselves, awesome. And then we definitely got to hit up that Orion second.
Now, I'm not trying to sway where we go here. I'm just telling you where the options we got.
Cumbersmog is good with any of them.
The fact that thing's in the middle of Kraken Bay kind of makes me a little nervous, and it's got a way bigger circle than the rest of them.
I didn't get another battle axe.
An end game thing.
It should be in there now if you hit refresh.
Hey,
I mean, I kind of like the idea of kicking the new guy into the middle of something called Kraken Bay, maybe flying away.
I mean, he
I
already
am going
swam
to
from there.
kick your ass.
He already came from there.
yeah,
That's what a brute would say.
waterlogged in there anyway.
Yeah, we'll kick you back through the portal you came through.
Like the yes then on the clock.
Well, hold on. Let's see if he's any good, and our way out, if he's
Yeah.
still alive and he sucked, we'll kick him in.
So we'll kick him into Kraken Bay,
Look at that.
and either he'll survive and make it out, or he won't, and we'll assume he went through the portal. Because he sucked. Win, 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 win.
Now,
Okay.
just so you know,
Have I mentioned
down.
how much I hate you?
of the two of these things that we've done, both of them had some sort of crazy ass
Cano is the one that's in color.
thing we had to go through.
Look at the little
So I had to fight this goddamn giant thing and throw it into the lava, which actually pulled off pretty luckily. Quiver had to do this crazy thief's
there's like lots of
quest thing to get the hell out of there without getting killed. And they were not particularly psychotically hard, but consequences were pretty nuts, as in dead. But
Yeah,
Just
let's send
saying.
him on his quest then.
it's
You know
not
what
like
happened last time I went? I drank a poison, I killed myself, I came back twice around. Let's just do this shit.
Is that the one
Pedal to
where...
the metal.
Isn't that the one, though, where... I remember you drinking that poison. Was I there for that?
probably the one.
I think so. I think so.
All I know is Mary Lee came out a really.
I just want to kill evil things.
And I pushed Mary Lee's into a pit because she was pretty convinced jumping in would be a good idea.
Yes.
And she thought she could feather fall in a magic-free zone for like the 4th time. So I was like, well,
Yeah, I could've fucking-
Yeah, you almost threw actually, you threw Zinger's body in.
did I throw Zinger's body in?
Yes, that's why Zinger was
Yeah.
dead and had to be reincarnated as a half.
Right.
He
As
was
a
just. You destroyed his body, but luckily his soul was still flung around.
I am
I
hearing all
saved
these
someone else, though,
stories,
didn't I? Who
realizing
is it that I saved?
the dragon
You
is
didn't throw
crazy.
Jeff in.
I didn't throw Jeff in. Yes, that's right.
You were
We're
about
not
to
all
throw
crazy.
Jeff in.
I said I'm listening to these stories, realizing the dragon is crazy, and I just keep drinking more.
yeah, you're not wrong.
No amount of drinks is going to make that stop. Just
Yeah.
wait.
No, but it makes it easier to deal with.
All right, so you guys
I'm
are
not
heading
that
to
crazy.
Daldorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pedal
So
the goddamn metal.
you guys are flying into the middle of Kraken Bay.
More like wood to the wood.
Okay.
Bye.
It's the middle of the day.
Put in yours. Yeah,
Give me a investigation check.
All of us?
Yeah.
14. Rolled
23.
terrible.
Not one.
That one. Even more terrible.
Wait, what's my investigation?
Still
Oh,
in that one.
so I'm at 0.
-1, so a 0. Okay.
Oh no.
So
you don't have
Brian,
intelligence.
23.
Brian thinks you might have to go up. Like that cloud that he saw there, that one cloud looks very suspicious to him.
I am that drunk. That the cloud.
Okay.
I encourage you to go for it. In fact, I
So,
will
who
cast
got the 23? Zinger got the 23?
levitate on you so you can get there.
What'd you get, Sean?
16.
16? Okay.
13 for me.
Okay, so Zinger, you've always been kind of in a hurry as you guys flew over Kraken Bay. You never really stopped to look there. And when the other people have been in Kraken Bay, they've tended to be at water level, swimming.
Okay.
From up here in the sky, and with the sun shining into the crystal clear water, you can see what looks like a giant, like, temple, but it's designed to look like a giant kraken of stone in the bay.
Oh,
And
nice.
in the mouth of it is what looks like it might be some sort of entrance.
All right, I'm gonna start steering in that direction. I'm gonna be pointing to the rest of the group, like, "Hey, guys, tell me this doesn't look a little too weird. Like, that looks right? Let's check this shit out."
Sure.
Brian, keep looking at that cloud. I'll send you up there.
I am
Wanna
not
do
that
it?
drunk
Let's do
that
it.
I trust you.
All you gotta say is you want to do it, and I'll send you.
I don't trust you. No.
He's not drunk enough to trust the Dragonborn yet. Couple more beer.
Not a Dragonborn. I'm not a Dragonborn.
So I'm gonna fly down to the entrance.
Okay, are you guys...
See what it looks like.
Okay.
So is this
well,
entrance underwater?
The entrance is about 200 feet underwater.
Okay.
Hey, I was gonna say.
So, the only reason you can see is because you're at a nice angle and the sun's going through the
Crystal clear water.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll park my boat on the water and talk to the rest of the group about, like, all right, guys, how are we getting down there?
And
Any great
also,
ideas?
Swim.
also
How-
Sean and
how deep
Brian,
is it?
you guys notice that where you go down to the water, there's the buoy that says go west. So this is where you guys came through the portals.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So I can just
Okay.
swim.
Well, that's helpful to one person.
I mean, I can get there.
I could jump in. I'll probably just, like, drop to the bottom pretty quick.
I mean,
I
I
lean
could-
over to Goliath and I say, "Okay, how long have you had to deal with this dragon dude?"
I haven't had to deal with them much, but the last time we did, we got into a little bit of a pissing match.
did we?
Yeah. I think you got all cocky about, was it arm wrestling or some shit?
Did we do an arm wrestle?
Yeah.
No,
and-
yes, I did arm wrestle you. But I also did rescue you from falling into a pit of lava. And
That's besides the point.
I'm just saying.
We almost
Calling this out.
Or no, that was an alternate reality. So that might not have happened there. Anyway,
That never happened. That was an alternate timeline.
I could just
Take
go
another
swim.
drink, Brian.
I could just also go down and swim and see if, like, there's a way I could lift it up, or if it opens a portal, or if there's buttons or things or shit to do. Come
You know
back
what?
up.
It's covered.
Go
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta read if I didn't erase it. I've got a tattoo of water breathing.
All right,
I
so
also-
the Goliath can breathe underwater.
I also
No.
can water breathe.
Water breathing, actually, if everybody stays close, they all can.
There you go.
Oh, well, there we go.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay close to him now.
I actually have water breathing as a natural trait.
Yeah. Spell, or you could breathe out of your ass.
Yeah, you guys warned me right off the start, so I put it on. It's a tattoo. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll stay nice and close to him, though, and hopefully I don't have to use it.
Okay.
Okay, just so you guys know, the spell grants 10 willing creatures you can see within range the ability to breathe underwater until the spell ends. So you got to stay within 30 feet, and it'll last 24 hours.
Wait, do we have to stay within 30 feet, or do we just have to be within 30 feet when you cast it?
Well, I think the range for casting is 30 feet, and then you have to stay within sight range.
Okay.
How
Well,
blind are you?
Eric, how do you read that? Is it the
Okay,
spell
let me see.
grants 10 willing creatures you can see within range of the ability? So once you cast them, do they just have it?
Yeah, no, once you can see, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you gotta hang out when you cast it, and then you're all good.
Okay.
Perfect. Got 3 more hours.
I knew one of you was gonna.
So we got
24 hours.
24. I'm just gonna jump in full plate and just drop.
I'm following suit
Cast first.
in my scale mail.
Cannonballs in.
Well, are we ready to go?
I hope
Oh.
so.
Yeah, Singer's sinking to the bottom right now.
I might have had a feather fall for you at least. Let me see
You
here.
just need bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll jump in after
Zinger,
him, and I will do a levitate.
are you
on
bringing
him.
your associate?
Oh yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a choice.
Did you give him water breathing?
He's part of the 10.
Okay.
He's part of the 10.
Just making sure. You seem like the kind of
All
person
right.
who might go, you know what? Hold your breath.
All
No,
right.
he just hangs on to me and just goes down with me.
Okay. So Zinger and his associate jump into the water and start sinking to the bottom.
Can I? Okay. I'll jump in after him
Okay.
to cast a levitate on him so that at least we can control the depth that he goes.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
I'm levitating using her,
Sweet.
so I will
This is
down
much more
levitate you
relaxing.
slowly.
What the
Yeah.
hell is that? That's sweet.
It's still loading for me.
Oh, that looks interesting.
I'm just gonna lay back like I'm in a waterbed.
Are we getting swirly?
So, as you guys approach this,
Three cards.
I'm gonna get the other people in here real quick. We got
The
Lucius.
devil's oops.
Lucius.
Mika, piss off.
There's Zinger. Let's see, he's got Lucius
Back
in
in one
control, and then we got Cumbersmog. Cumbersmog control, and then we've got.
Very well, but I
Where are you, Zingers? Biatch.
I'd also like to point out it's not sexist. He is a man.
Alright, there. Alright, no, I just got the. Okay, so that's Zinger's Biatch. I'm gonna give Zinger control of him.
Sweet.
And then I'm going to also put a red dot on him.
Cool.
So you know that he is who he is.
My little weak man.
Alright. So you guys start to sink towards the bottom of this mouth of this giant stone kraken. There. Give me perception checks as you sink down.
I probably don't see much at 7.
Okay.
9.
14.
14.
Set perception check.
Yeah. And they all sucked, so it's up to you.
Oh god, fucking the pressure. 16 plus whatever.
Oh, hold on.
7. 23.
23.
Hey, my bitch got 15.
15? Okay. So, you guys floating down towards the bottom, the 4 of you, except for Sean, don't notice too much, except for you notice these strange mechanical marvels you've never seen before. None of you have ever seen these before. Sean would recognize them as a snowmobile, a couple of snowmobiles that have sunk to the bottom here.
Oh yeah.
Because when Ian came through, he tried to ride a snowmobile through the portal, and then ended up in the middle of a water with a snowmobile that then sunk to the bottom. Sean, you also notice a pack of, like one of the military packs that Ian had with him on his attached to his snowmobile.
Oh, I'll grab that.
You have 5 grenades in there.
I remember those times. It was crazy.
Love grenade.
Oh, who doesn't
You
love a
love
good
them
grenade?
too.
All I see are strange green egg-shaped things.
Yeah, in a fancy camouflage bag you've never seen before.
I
Just
killed
curious.
him with grenades.
Would I assume that they're dragon eggs at that point?
You might. They're very small dragon eggs.
Oh, very small.
Yeah.
Wyverns.
Yeah, baby dragon eggs. Sean, you also notice the sunlight above you gets blocked out briefly.
Oh, gotten dark. Fucking
Got dark,
no-
and then it gets light again. Just kind of a
Okay.
movement of something over top of you.
Just trying to figure out how nobody else noticed it got dark. Like,
Well,
really?
it was very brief, and
Okay.
they were kind of busy, looking at these strange snowmobile things.
I was falling, yo.
All right, so you're going towards this portal, this doorway.
I will be at least, because I can't see anything else.
Okay. So you float down, and you do see a faint. You do see a faint glow to this doorway.
Okay. I'm going to look it over first before I actually go through.
Okay.
Is there any markings and stuff like that?
Give me an. Actually, you know what? You should be able to see that there's markings, and there is some reference to the god. Daldorn. There. The Temple of Daldorn.
All right, I feel like we're in the right place. Now, do I remember if the other places had traps before we entered them, or were they pretty just open?
It was pretty open for the most part. One of them, there was a bunch of wizards there for other reasons.
All right, I'm gonna go in and just keep an eye around me for anything that looks suspicious or anything out of place.
Okay, so as you go towards the mouth of this kraken in the kind of doorway there, Zinger disappears.
Well, I didn't see that coming.
Am I seeing this?
Yeah, you see him just kind of disappear.
Oh, hell,
Zinger, your friend would jump in after you, I'm guessing, once he sees you disappear?
Oh, he's like his hand is on my back.
He's holding on to your little back pockets pulled out. And he's holding
Pretty
on
much,
to your
yeah.
back pocket.
I moved towards the last place I saw them.
Okay.
Like I've got a little fanny pack on, and he's got like this massive backpack.
When you go there, you disappear as well.
Okay.
Can I Arcana check the area?
Yep.
Like investigate Arcana,
Yep.
typical.
Arcana.
My eyes just got stuck on the 20.
Arcana for the win.
Of course, my Arcana roll was weak.
Saw the people.
I can't roll tonight.
Fingers.
It is a 15.
A 15.
Yep.
It seems like just some sort of portal.
Portal?
Yeah.
I
Portal.
just remember the last portal that a bunch of pushed people into.
It does not appear to be a sphere of annihilation.
Right.
Who needs enemy?
With that roll, do you trust him?
No.
Eh. In the words of another, Leroy, and I'll jump in after.
You jump in, and that leaves Sean on the outside with everybody else gone.
No, I'm going in.
Okay. I figured you would. You go in, and you guys find yourselves
Dead. I mean,
all dead. It was a sphere of annihilation. I lied. You find yourself in basically a clear seafloor. Ignore this drain thing.
Sure.
And around you is a bunch of like pillars And you see depictions of like great athletes and warriors and all that fun stuff. And there's a empty pillar.
Can I take a closer look at the empty pillar?
Okay. So give me an investigation check.
I think you could climb up onto it.
I notice absolutely nothing.
Wait, are we still underwater?
You basically around you is a swirling vortex of water.
Okay.
I
you're
am
in a
so
nice
drunk,
area.
I saw nothing.
All right. So this pillar we'll say is the empty one. I'm just gonna mark it real quick. The empty.
Okay, I wanna
The rest of them have
stand up.
various
Impose.
fancy people.
Can I stand on and impose like one of the fancy people?
Give me an investigation check.
Push my wife's headstones out of my rolling space. That's a 20.
20. You see that the other pillars have like names and whatnot on them,
Okay.
and you swear this pillar says Cumbersmog underneath it.
I absolutely feel like I should stand on it.
Yeah, and you look there, and you feel awesome.
I am awesome, so
You
that
feel
makes sense.
amazing.
Keeping a close eye.
There's Zinger.
I'm just like, hey guys, this pillar was meant for me.
Okay, it's a.
And I say, in your face to whatever your name is, Julius.
Lucius.
Lucius?
Lucius.
In your face, Lucius. This is a pillar for me. And I
Can
power
I
pose.
shoot him with my light crossbow?
Alright, you're all there. Everybody else who hasn't done an investigation check, give me an investigation check.
Yes, sir.
Investigating now.
Yeah, I noticed nothing.
11.
11.
Advantage. 17 plus 23 again.
23.
Hey.
You notice basically the same thing as Cumbersmog, that it has all these pillars have names and statues on them of these great athletes, and this
Yep.
one has your name on it.
Hey, Cumbersmog, get the hell off there. I got my name on it, you prick.
Like,
I mean,
where did you learn to read?
yeah, whatever.
The first letter starts with a C and ends with a Cumbersmog.
I am actually pulling out my crossbow and aiming it at him.
Your ass.
I point a finger back at you.
All of a sudden, all of you hear this booming voice inside your head, and it goes, "Welcome to my Temple of Champions. Who amongst you is strong enough, athletic enough, powerful enough to claim their space amongst these great champions?"
Oh, that's my spot. I get it. Whoops, you guys are so silly. All right, so should I stand down there? Or what's happening?
Well, I'd still have levitate on you if you want me to float you up. Like, I'm recognizing at this point, probably we all see
Yeah,
our names on
exactly.
there.
What is this guard?
You do all see your name once it's pointed out. You do see your
Yeah.
names written on this.
And I'm starting to recognize that, so I'll levitate you onto it if the spell's still active.
Yeah, you levitate him onto it. He feels all awesome up there and great. And the voice goes,
There we go.
"Only one of you may be my champion."
It's not
We have
gonna be
chosen.
that dragon guy.
Oh, this is not going well.
Who would like to test their mettle?
I will.
I
must
would
warn
also
you,
like to.
I must warn you, the test will not be easy.
Yeah, I don't care. Nothing
Alright.
in my life has ever been easy, especially dealing with that headache up there.
I feel like this is my duty.
Worst. Look, I can just enter to make life harder for you, or I can make it easier for you and not enter.
You can all attempt, but failure will likely lead to death.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I already got a big kick-ass weapon. I don't need to do this.
Yeah, somehow I feel like this is not a test for me, so I'll cheer from the sidelines for
Famous deeds.
not Lucius.
So Zinger versus Lucius is what we got going on here.
Zinger, zinger.
Wait, is it versus or is it like a
One of-
separate?
One of you's got to get there. One of you's got to win.
Oh, one of us has to
I
kick
missed
off.
these step up there.
Whoever's first wins. You
I
can
missed
both
you step up
survive.
there.
You can definitely both survive. I'm not saying you're not gonna. You're both. One of you has to die. You can
Okay.
both survive, but whoever
Preferably.
wins completes the test first will be the champion.
I'm just going to go up to a third pillar and push off whatever's there and stand in there instead.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, I'll
I
do
mean,
that too. I'll come join you.
Okay. All
Let's
right.
do this.
So, a portal opens up there,
Oh.
and he says, "Those of you who wish to watch can watch from here. However, those
the
of you
portal?
competing, please walk through the portal."
Where's the portal?
It opens up. Actually, I'll go right where this grate is.
And I move into the portal.
Okay.
Okay. Can
Or wait,
I want-
is the portal to watch or to compete?
The portal's to compete.
I'm going in the portal.
Can I do a quick insight or something? I want to know, like, if I go in with my guys, he gonna be basically,
He'll
Doing
be in
his
the
own
competition. He'll be in the competition.
but he won't be with me in the competition.
No,
So he might surpass you in the competition.
he might be,
and become the champion, and you'll become the bitch.
and he might also die.
Or he'll
Yeah,
probably-
I'll leave him behind.
Okay.
Tell him to sit, behave, and go through the portal.
Doesn't this guy have a little bit of free will and decide to go in the portal himself?
Study
All right. So
We doesn't.
you guys walk through the portal.
I don't know.
And you see yourselves standing on this platform, these bright lights shining down on you. And in front of you is a series of obstacles. And you hear a voice, "Welcome to American Ninja Warrior."
I remember.
Oh, geez.
I immediately start stretching.
You find yourselves where you were in armor, are now in like gym shorts and a t-shirt that says like Team Zinger and
Oh, this is gonna make things so much easier.
Are there very large-breasted announcement chicks there too?
yeah, on the
Yeah.
sidelines. And
I
Lucius
wish-
rules.
Yeah.
Orc
Once
power.
So if I look around, I can tell that it's a test of skill.
Yes. Of athletic
I got-
prowess.
I am going to cast Enhance Ability, Cat's Grace for
Okay.
dexterity on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Bless on myself.
Okay.
I gotta see what that does for me. Okay.
Actually, Bless I think is for multiple people. I will give it to him as well.
Oh, such a nice guy.
Yeah, I know. Up to 3 creatures, so yeah, me and him.
Okay. So-
Zinger, zinger.
You guys are in the cheer. You're cheering on. Basically, you notice that the more you cheer for somebody, the louder their cheering section gets.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I
it's like
also
you're
make
it's like you're
minor
remotely
illusions of
controlling
cheering.
the cheering section.
I'm gonna make minor illusions of cheering to double up my cheerings for Zinger.
Okay.
I am well aware of what's going on, and I just flip them off again.
All right. So the first obstacle in front of you is the quintuple steps. A series of angled steps that you must bound between to cross basically a what looks like a bubbling green acid.
Oh my!
I'm assuming this is dex based.
Yep. Give me acrobatics check.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh yeah, 24.
24.
Good
And
start.
this is a dexterity check, so I get advantage because of Cat's Grace, right?
Okay, yep. It's acrobatics.
Oh, also I get a D4. My bad.
Okay, so I got
So what'd you get total, Zinger?
26.
26?
22.
22? Okay, you both...
plus a D4, right?
Oh,
Yeah, roll that D4, buddy. One of us has got to get through this.
23?
Yep.
Okay, so you both leap across. Zinger just slightly faster. Just slightly faster than Lucius getting
I
across.
cheer
this.
louder.
Yeah. Woo!
Let's do this.
You
Go,
see...
Lucius, go. Go, Lucius, go.
You see a... But now in front of you, you climb up a little bit and you see this sloped thing going down with a curtain hanging on that you got to grip and slide down. I'm going to need an acrobatics check from you.
Acrobatics again?
Yep.
Okay. 17 plus...
25.
25?
17 plus 4, 21.
21? Okay. All right, you guys both slide there, and Brian is just slightly ahead of Zinger as he gets down on his thing. So you're going to have like parallel courses running against each other here.
Yeah.
All right, so slide down, and Brian's just slightly ahead as he gets to the bottom of this one. In front of you is a log that you have to grip onto and hold as hard as you can. And I'm going to need Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a bad roll.
It's the first ones aren't too hard. It gets harder as it goes. So
18.
18,
9.
9.
Actually, I'm going to use luck. I have luck.
There you
Forgot
go.
about that.
Nice. Good call.
Good. Good. No use saving it.
17.
17. Okay. You guys both make it down safely, and you spin around. You're a little bit dizzy. Brian feels a little bit more drunk.
Oh, shit.
A little bit more drunk, but he's holding it together, and you're basically neck and neck right now.
Yeah.
All right. Ahead of you is a boundy surface where you have to run, jump, and stick between two walls, and then shimmy along it.
I feel like
Cut.
Okay, and this is an athletics check.
All right.
Is that actually a word? Boundy?
Boundy? Well, I was trying to describe a trampoline to somebody who doesn't know what a trampoline is.
18.
26.
So,
Oh.
18, 26?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 26, 18. You guys both make it through. No problem. But Brian has opened up a bit of a gap here. He's got the lead.
Damn you and your luck.
I've only used one so far.
Up next is a curved wall that you must run up and grab onto the top and pull yourselves up. This, you can give me either an acrobatics or athletics check.
I am going acrobatics because I get advantage.
Mm.
21.
21?
Oh shit. 30.
30. Boom! Zinger friggin' flies up this thing like nothing. Brian kind of like, pulled himself up there to struggle just a little bit. And Zinger's basically caught up.
Oh,
Neck and neck again.
shit.
This again.
You guys drop down a little bit and you see a bar with a series of rungs that you have to jump up
Okay.
to pull
Are we
yourselves
close
up.
enough that I can fist bump him?
You could do like an air fist bump. A
Hey,
COVID,
John,
COVID
air
fist
fist
bump. A COVID fist bump. So
I'm right behind you, buddy. Keep going.
Yeah. So you guys go. I'm gonna need an athletics check.
Telling you, sweep the leg.
Come on. That's not bad. That's
22.
22.
for 22.
22. Still neck and neck as you guys climb up the salmon ladder. Now you find yourself with a wall where just your fingers can grab on and shimmy across this very narrow bridge.
Okay.
It is a athletics check.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
24.
24?
29.
24, 29. With the bigger half-orc, it's a little bit tough to pull yourself along, but the nimble tiefling is having no issues. The lighter weight, having taken your armor off for the first time in a while, you're feeling light and spry.
Yeah. Oh, man, 100 pounds off me.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Jesus,
Feeling
Jesus.
good.
Okay. And now you find in front of you a series of walls that have to be lifted. Go away, Siri. I didn't say you. I said series, not Siri.
Game machine.
Stop listening to me. So I need a athletics check from you to lift these walls up.
And luck.
Could be a little better. 15 plus 16?
16?
27.
27?
Attaboy.
Brian, you get through. Zinger, as you're lifting up one of the walls, it drops and hits you on the back of the head. You take...
Shit.
It's not that bad. It's only...
With you, you never know.
It's only 20 D4 of damage.
24.
20 D4 of damage, so that is 54 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my head is squished.
Okay.
And you must repeat the obstacle.
Oh, my God. Do I have to? Did he beat it?
He beat it. He's through. But there's still more obstacles ahead of him.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, going back then.
All right, so...
Run it through really quickly then.
So now I'm going to need a... so now there's... For Brian, in front of you, you see a like plank that you have to jump, and you have to like climb upside down to get across.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be another athletics check for you.
Athletic.
And I'm going to need an athletics check from Zinger again.
Okay.
$22.
22 for Brian. Okay, you get through the next obstacle.
18.
18. 18 passes.
Oh,
All right, so now you see the thing to hang from that Brian just got through. Brian, you are onto as you reach the middle point of this thing that you're hanging from, you have to spin and jump and grab onto another one, and then continue pulling yourself across.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be an acrobatics check. So I'm going to need an acrobatics from you, Brian, and an athletics from Zinger.
Picture, like the thing that she gave me, doesn't have
23.
23. Okay, you pass.
20.
Yeah, I'm proficient in acrobatics and athletics, so this is working out really well.
Yeah.
I'm a jack of all trades. And I have acrobatics, so.
So what'd you get, Zinger?
25.
Okay, 25. Okay, you get across. You get to the spider the spider flip, which is what Brian just did. Now, Brian, you get off of this thing and you see in front of you a bar that you have to swing, fly 10 feet through the air, and latch on to the next thing and do that twice to jump across. So I'm gonna need an acrobatics from you, and I'm gonna need an acrobatics from Zinger.
Quick question. Can I touch myself really quick?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to touch myself.
Are you taking an action to do that? Is it an action?
Yes, it is
Okay,
an
so
action.
you're gonna take one. Basically, you're taking a break to catch your breath and heal yourself.
Sorry, say that again?
So you're taking you're using this turn instead of doing the obstacle. You're healing yourself. So you're gonna fall one more obstacle behind Brian.
I'm using my last luck.
I mean, you don't really need to. You just want one of you to survive, so it's not a bad thing. You're just gonna be slower.
No, I'm
If he
gonna lay
dies, then you can slow.
27.
27. Okay.
Lay on hands.
So you lay on hands. So you are
Touching himself.
touching yourself, while kind of dangling, because you're like on the wall. You kind of prop yourself up, touch yourself, and then you're gonna do the flip to the other side.
Yeah.
He's touching his dangly.
Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah.
now,
Turning out to be an interesting game session.
so Brian, you see in front of yourself a set of planks that you have to hold on to and cross, and then jump to another one. So I'm gonna need either acrobatics or athletics from you, and I'm gonna need an acrobatics from Zinger.
Guys, he doesn't math.
22.
22. It passes. Zinger.
24.
24. Okay, you passed. So what are you guys doing as you cheer on this here and you see Zinger's falling behind? Cumbersmog's probably getting pretty sad about how Brian's owning Zinger at this point.
I flip off Cumbersmug again.
All right, so in front of you, Brian, is the final obstacle. A giant rope climb
Okay.
onto the top of the mountain. So I need a athletics check from you, and I'm going to
Okay.
need an acrobatics check from Zinger as he tries to make it across the 4 bars.
Yeah, I'm so passing this one. Oh, 31.
31.
17.
17. You climb up and you fall back, Brian, and you nail yourself on the ground. This may kill you.
Oh,
Brian may have failed at the last one here. Let's see.
Can I use spells during this?
Not as you're falling, but you can afterwards if you need to kill yourself.
Featherfall.
No, I was just thinking of Misty stepping to the ground.
Nope, that's not going to happen.
Damn it.
138 damage.
Yeah. I am out cold.
It's like you still got brains, or they squished out of your ear?
I'm
As he
coming.
falls
I'm coming.
and
Start cheering for
smashes on the
Zinger
ground.
louder.
All right, Zinger, you got the unstable bridge ahead of you, and then
Yep.
the final obstacle.
All right, what's the unstable bridge?
So that's an acrobatics check or athletics, your choice.
Can somebody heal me?
And I'm going to need a death save from Brian.
That's a 31.
31. Okay, you pop across.
Oh, failure.
Failure. Okay, so now you are level with Brian.
Heal me.
I'm gonna reach down and give him my last. I'm glad I always leave one.
Lay of hands.
One point
Yeah,
of
lay on hands.
So you kind of, before you attempt your rope, you run over and you touch Brian.
Yeah.
Touch him
Okay,
with a good touch.
Let me
I
get this
wait.
straight.
I wake up and I tell him
Touching
to
him.
wait.
Jesus.
I tell him to wait. First, I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. So you guys are both sitting here at the bottom. Are you waiting for him, Zinger, or are you trying for the championship? This is the final obstacle. You could be
If
the
you
king.
give me a second, I can make this easier for you and me.
I'm actually gonna give it one turn because I also have a tattoo of Featherfall and I'm going to use it.
Okay. For that,
I
you'll
heal
take
for
half damage
12.
on this.
That is something.
20 d10s of damage is serious damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's climbing already, so I'm going to use Enhance Ability.
Oh, I haven't
Level-
started climbing, but I'm about to start
Okay.
climbing. Yeah.
Well, okay, before he starts climbing, I'm going to use Enhance Ability at level 3 so I can cast it on both of us and give us both. That was athletics, so bull strength.
Okay.
So advantage on the athletics.
Oh yeah. All right, let's roll this athletics. Race to the top, buddy.
Yeah, nat 20 plus 9, 29, 32.
32.
He beat me. 24.
32. Okay, 24. So you guys start ripping up the top here. That was just a DC 22, so... athletics check, so...
God, am I glad I got that high. Holy shit.
Yeah, it hurts when you fall.
Yeah.
So you guys
That's why I
start
said
ripping
feather
up.
fall just in case.
About to the midpoint, you're pretty well neck and neck, but then Brian starts to pull away with his friggin' orcish physique, just powering him up there. And he reaches the top and he slaps the buzzer about a moment before Curtis gets to the top.
Good show, buddy. Good
And
show.
I'm not going to be a
Honestly,
jerk
that
about
was-
it. I did think about making it that when he hit the buzzer, your rope got cut and you fell, but I'm like, that might be a little mean. So I'll
Dexterity save. I grabbed the freaking ledge thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going down.
So you get to the top, and as he presses the buzzer, he, boom, appears back in this room. And Zinger, you appear back in this room. And on the pillar is a stone statue of Lucius. You're still learning your name, Lucius. I know Brian saying Lucius a little bit of a trickier, but okay. So stone statue of Lucius, just like dabbing on the top there.
Actually, could I be flipping off and wherever Cumbersome goes, it looks like it's flipping him off?
I will let you do the flipping off at Cumbersmog's last location.
Okay, that works.
So Cumbersmog, you see the statue appear, double fingers right at you.
Well, it looks like I inspired him. Couldn't have made it without me, I guess.
You are at 1 hit point, or whatever you cured yourself to.
I'm at 13.
13 hit points. Another fall would have perma-killed you, I think. Another 138 damage, that might have put you your full health in the negatives.
Yeah, because my max is 117.
Yeah. So another fall on that last one would have killed you, theoretically.
Oh, it would have killed me, I'm sure.
Yeah. I told you it was going to be deadly.
Hey, we got through it. Somebody got through it. That was good job, buddy. I'm happy.
And you you all hear the voice in your head again. And he goes, "A true champion deserves more than a statue. You also deserve a prize." And this glowing bident, so like a trident with only 2 things, descends in front of you, and it's just glowing, calling out your name.
That's a shrimp fork.
I take it.
Okay?
Oh yeah, you always
You're
take
cursed. You're cursed.
I'm cursed.
You're cursed! So I'm giving you a fun item now. I'm just going to go into your character sheet real here quick. View campaign. Lucius, view. These are pretty dope things. So you're going to have to make some notes for them because not all of the stuff that you get appears. But you get Decala. Decala. Bident of Thassa. Okay?
All right, let's see this then.
Decala, Bident of Thassa. Thassa wields Decala, a 2-pronged weapon gifted for by Borfera, blah, 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 blah. Bunch of stuff you don't need to know. Signature weapon thrums with the icy currents of the deep ocean. This weapon functions as a trident that grants +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. When you hit with an attack using the bident, target takes an extra 2d10 cold damage.
Jesus.
You also have a piety of 50+, which means you can now breathe underwater and have a swimming speed of 60 feet. You have
a minor and a major.
a minor and a major. So I just got to roll me a D100.
D100?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this thing's fucking
86.
right.
86. You have the ability to cast a 3rd level spell that I have of my choice. And it's 1 time per day. And if you roll, you can roll, when you cast a spell, you roll a d6, and on a 6, you can cast it again.
Okay.
On a 1 to 5, you can't use it until the next dawn. Okay, and the 3rd level spell I am going to give you is Revivify. I believe that's
Ooh.
a third level spell.
Yeah, it is because it's one of my spells.
So you got Revivify from it, so you can swap that out if you want. But this also requires no material components, so you have 1 free Revivify a day.
Cool.
And you're
Okay.
basically Aquaman.
And now roll me another D100.
Also, that Revivify is going to be pretty helpful for me.
What is that? 69.
69? Sweet. I just have to say that every time somebody says 69. Just have to. You get a 5th level spell. Same deal. 5th level
Shit.
spell. And that 5th level spell will be... Let me just...
Resurrect.
Let's see, what do we got for spells here? Spells, view all, spell level 5. Alright, filter spells. Let's see what I got here. Cone of Cold.
Okay.
That's very on point with a icy bident from the depths of the sea.
Nice.
Alright, so...
So this thing is a dex-based weapon,
Yep.
but that's okay for all the damage it does.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So,
It's pretty dope. It also requires an attunement slot, so...
yeah. I'm
But
basically
then-
going to
Oh, and so does your shield.
my shield and my axe do
Yeah.
too. That puts me at 3.
Alright, so you're still good.
Yeah, are you gonna bother using your axe?
Probably not.
So you can always unattune that if you need something else with attunement.
Because Jesus Christ, man, it does 1d6 damage, but it's that 2 plus 2d10 is a little bit of a holy.
Yeah, and it's a +3.
And it can be thrown. I don't know if you want to be throwing it, but
Probably not.
I think it should automatically come back like Mjolnir.
well, you could always have a tinkerer imbue it with that. That's one of the
Okay,
cool
so
things with,
the blessings of the deep, I don't get any of those.
you should get the blessings of the deep.
Yeah. Command of the deep.
Okay, so I can breathe underwater
Yep,
and have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
that you do.
1 randomly determined minor beneficial property.
Yeah, that was the 3rd level spell,
Okay,
what I
and
had
the other
to
one
roll
was
for?
the 5th level spell.
and the other one was the 5th level spell. So that's your 1 free Revivify a day and your 1 free Cone of Cold a day.
Damn.
And you get to talk to.
Oh, did you guys all freeze? Did I freeze? Oh God.
I
Rolls are
am
pretty good.
basically Aquaman at this point.
You're Aquaman. You're Orcish Aquaman. Which I mean, really, you're basically new Aquaman.
Jesus. Whoa.
Oh, you fucking shit. You got awesome.
It has charges.
Yeah, those are for the spells that are built into it. It has
Dominate monster and true polymorph.
yeah. Them's the ones.
How do you get charges? Where is that?
It should say in the weapons. So the charges are there. It's just a
I think it's every dusk.
yeah. So basically, you use them and then whatever it says to reset it. So let's see what.
Oh
it
yeah,
says.
cast true polymorph and regain the charges at the next dusk. Then the same goes for dominate monster.
Yeah. You can use an action to cast one of the following spells. Yeah.
And they're both DC 18s.
Yeah.
Lord, that thing is powerful.
Oh, it is.
They're pretty awesome, eh?
Wow.
I told you.
I
it
To
was
the
a
next
good weapon.
temple.
I am Aquaman.
Yeah, you're pretty set.
You need a song now.
I need a song.
I am Aquaman.
All right, guys. As much fun as that was, I need some healing. So what are we doing?
Yeah, I could use a little bit of a rest on the way to the next temple if you guys want to head to the next one.
Up to the DM.
Right, it's up to you guys. What are you guys doing next? You're sitting in this temple. You got a friggin' dope ass glowing bident.
Can we investigate the area just to make sure there's nothing else like around? And what's this drain thing going on?
Well, the drain was just where I put the portal, so don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
It was a generic thing on the map.
Gotcha.
I don't have time to actually make maps, so I just grab ones off of the internet.
Cool.
There's enough good maps out there, so
Yeah. Okay, so everything's cleared out.
everything's cleared out. Actually,
Okay.
I have a couple
Before
of
we
things.
leave,
First of all, Cumber
actually,
Smog.
no, I'm not going to do that.
Cumber Smog.
Yes.
You notice that some of the statues have like gold gems and whatnot on, like gold jewelry draped around them and whatnot.
I do like that.
Yeah, but like, I feel like the great.
I'm gonna try and take one and just see what happens here.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Not
Can
good.
I
Definitely not the
try to see him doing this and maybe stop him?
Well,
How do you try and see something?
I'm gonna say there's a very good chance you were busy doing a bunch of obstacles when he noticed this and did this.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a chance that he noticed this.
I got an 11.
An 11?
Yep.
Okay. You know what? You guys see him do this, so this is after you guys came back. You see him reach for it. He goes to grab it. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Oh God.
Where is my dex?
I get to bring out the big old dice roller again.
Yep. I rolled a natural 20.
A natural 20. Okay, you'll take half damage on this.
Okay.
collected so many
So you
times.
take half of 110 damage.
Okay.
As a bolt of lightning strikes you. It says, "Don't touch my shit!"
You should more clearly identify your shit.
If it's in my temple, it's my shit.
This guy thinks he owns everything. Come on, guys. Let's head back
I
to the ship.
am praying to the God under my breath. Thank you. That was awesome.
Friggin' screw Lythander.
I'm gonna drag his half-dead body with us and just head up.
Okay. As you guys exit the temple, basically you can just walk into the water, the swirling vortex around you, and you'll find yourself where you were outside.
Oh, I cannonball into it then.
Right, so you go in, and I'll say the voice told you that. He's a nice, helpful voice.
Except he didn't tell us that not to take his stuff before.
I mean, it's pretty
should've been
standard. You
obvious.
don't rob a temple to a god when the god is there talking to you at the very least. Like if it's a temple that's abandoned and the god might not be paying attention, maybe he's a little
He
busy.
invited a dragon into his temple. He should know better.
So you guys pop out. Where are you guys cannonballing out around the circle thing? Position yourselves.
Is that a little potion that I'm on?
It's like random debris.
Is it a potion-ish
It,
debris?
it looks like a potion.
Are those boots?
Yeah, they're boots.
Want to grab those boots?
Okay, they're waterlogged leather boots.
Can I grab my potion?
Yeah, it's basically all the potion is leaked out. It's just a vial of seawater.
Excellent. I'm gonna label it as a potion for someone.
Okay. All right, so you guys jump out. Did you guys? I'm guessing you cast water breathing on yourselves again before jumping out because it's been longer than. Actually, it was 24 hours, wasn't it?
24 hours,
I
yeah.
don't need
Okay.
to.
You hear
I
lots
don't
of
need to
time.
either.
Certain half orcs start swimming around like crazy, friggin' like doing the Aquaman super speed swimming around. I mean,
Really test that out.
you only have a 60 swim speed, but still.
Yeah.
It's still pretty impressive.
As you guys look up towards the surface, you see that there is a rather large thing swimming around your ship.
Oh, shit. God damn fucking DM. You evil bastard.
Well, I will try to start swimming up in a stealthy way. Just
It is.
The Kraken.
You guys
Kraken.
Oh dear
Son of a
God.
bitch.
And it's latched onto your ship.
I've heard
Because somebody said I park my ship on the water and jump in.
Okay, well, how long were we down there laughing at Cumber's? What? Oh my God, I'm horrible with names. After he got hit by lightning.
Cumberbund?
Not long enough to get arrested.
No, but long enough to attune.
Yep, you're attuned.
Perfect.
It instant attuned to you, so don't worry.
Awesome.
When the god presented you with the item, he was like, "Yeah, it's attuned. You're good."
So,
All right.
True polymorph and
Auto
what was the other
attune.
one? Dominate monster or dominate?
Why don't you
You're
just
trying
true
to
polymorph it
dominate
into
the
a sheep?
Kraken?
There. Okay, so
Why don't you sheep it?
well, there's boats.
I am going to true polymorph it into a sheep.
Okay.
So that is a DC 18. What saving throw? Or is it wisdom saving throw?
I heard Krakens don't have a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, just
We're all hoping.
a +4 to wisdom.
Oh, jeez.
Just a +11 to wisdom saving throws.
Come on, 2.
I need to use my camera here to show you guys something.
Oh, that's not good.
What was it? Can't
Is that a nat 1?
That's
Wait
a
a-
nat 1.
Oh! Wow.
Sheephead?
And I'm just trying to make sure there's not any sort of can't be changed, immutable form. I don't see it. I don't see any legendary resistances. So you straight up turned this Kraken into a sheep.
I hit it with my hammer.
That's so much easier.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have survived a round against that.
I mean, I should have had you roll initiative to see if you did that, but you know what? You have your new bident. I'll allow it.
He was
See,
on the ball.
Lucius, this is why you keep me around.
Yeah, you have your uses as annoying as you are.
True polymorph. Let me just double check some things here.
No tape backs.
No, it happened. I'm just making sure that it's like it doesn't get to redo. It's concentration for an hour, and make sure it doesn't have any sort of. Well, see, the thing is, if you attack it and you kill the sheep, it turns back into a kraken.
Yeah.
Nobody touched the sheep.
Okay. So I want to swim back up to the ship
Yeah.
and carry the sheep very gently onto the ship.
Okay.
Over land and then throw it overboard.
That's
I
totally what
like
I was thinking.
In the desert.
that's perfect.
With garlic butter.
Okay.
Yeah, we can go back for some food after.
Yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, once we're on the ship, I want to fly like straight up and get as high as we can before the hour runs up, and
And obviously going over land because you want to drop them over land
yep.
versus
Yeah.
water.
Tie a rope to it, hang it over the side of the ship so it doesn't turn into a kraken while it's on the ship, because that would be stupid.
I'm pretty sure a couple hundred feet water is concrete, anyways.
Yeah.
No, we want to drop it in the desert.
So
But
you
just in
guys can
case.
make it to the edge of the morning
Excuse me.
in the
Good job.
hour. You can make it to the edge of the morning here. So if I think Sean was around for this.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sean was around when they visited. Somebody was. I don't know if it was Sean or it was the other group. Went to Seaside, and it was a bunch of like awoken spells and whatnot that were there. There's kind of a flooded area, but you could definitely do some damage to a Kraken dropping it there. And it's far enough away from any inhabited city that you're not dropping it in some friendly.
That would actually be even funnier. Is there a great city we could drop it on?
Everybody's friendly to you around here, though.
Maybe the goblins, though.
If you were closer to the wizards, it'd be nice. You guys killed the goblins already. Okay,
What about
leave the
dwarves?
goblins alone. The poor goblins already got massacred.
Are there any dwarves or halflings?
Oh my god.
Shut up! Just drop it in the desert. Let's just kill it. Move on.
Yeah.
The dwarves are a little bit too far away from you,
How about the French?
and the halflings are your enemies, but they're gone. But you
So-
can drop them in the morning.
Yeah, let's head to the morning and get up as high as this ship will get before we just huck this sheep overboard.
Yeah. So there is still a limit to falling damage, because that's just how falling damage works.
yeah,
to
terminal
prevent-
velocity.
Terminal
To prevent
block.
these exact shenanigans, where it's can't like, I'm gonna true polymorph Tiamat and then fly up to the moon and drop her, and boom, she dead. Because it takes 1,000,000 damage, but no, the maximum damage is 20d6.
Oh man.
So that won't kill the Kraken.
Will the lack
Again,
of
because
water?
of these
Wait,
shenanigans.
let's keep it. We'll fly over the hags and throw it in the middle of that frickin' hag village.
Well, you're gonna have to keep casting True Polymorph on it, or else you'll be dangling a Kraken
Yeah.
from the bottom of your ship.
I can't do that. I only get one a day.
Teach those goddamn old bitches a lesson. Anyway,
Doesn't anyone have like a not off the revivify? I can't think of what it is, but a
oh, that is a
like some
garbage
sort of a
bucket.
stasis
Yeah.
thing.
I have a dominate monster, but we already took it out of the water, so that really doesn't make much difference.
Yeah, nothing that's gonna do what you want it to.
No.
At this time, I'm gonna cut the rope and
Drop it into the morning.
Abyss. Don't you
uh,
have hand grenades? Could you tie the hand grenades to it?
Oh,
no, I mean the second ship, that little ship that's attached to our big ship.
Yeah.
I'm cutting the rope and letting the engine die and letting it drop onto the Kraken.
Oh, okay. I like that.
that works.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I could have. I'll put a glyph on that ship then, of a bunch of different spells
Okay.
to just go off when it hits.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
We're throwing the Kraken at somebody's ship.
You're throwing a ship at the Kraken to be technically
Yeah.
technically
We
correct
threw,
here.
we threw the Kraken at the round, and then we threw ship at the Kraken.
Yeah.
Whose ship are we throwing at the Kraken?
the
Our little guy.
backup ship, the one you guys stole last week.
The ship I fucking.
While you were looking down, they crashed your ship into a Kraken.
I don't think so. I don't think they crashed my foot up his ass.
So,
worries.
just to be precise, the glyphs do 5d8 of whatever damage type I
All
would
right,
like.
roll your 5d8 damage.
Oh no, it's gonna be more than one because I can put that spell down a bunch of times.
How long do you have? You have 1 hour to get this done as you're climbing. So
Oh, the casting time is 1 hour exactly.
yeah,
Okay.
so you could do 1.
You know what then? I could also instead put a more powerful thing on it.
Okay.
I could throw.
Well, I saw one with a rat and I thought they were supposed to
Jesus.
If anybody knows catapult, just touch the ship before I drop it.
You know what would be actually really funny
on fire.
is if I used Everett's black tentacles
Yeah,
on it.
an animal. But that's a poison.
That'd be funny. Not dropping my ship on the goddamn Kraken.
You know what? I'll leave it. I'll leave it as the. I'll leave the.
You guys realize that there is a fire elemental jammed into that ship you're going to release when you do this, right? And
Oh, boy.
it's not going to be a happy
We totally forgot.
That's what I'm saying. This isn't a matter of discussion. You're not throwing my ship at the Kraken.
Okay, I'm actually trying to help Cumbersnatch, or whatever his name is, get all his stuff ready so we can do it. Because it sounds hilarious.
Now, should it be just Everett's tentacles or just a glyph? That's my question to you, Lucius.
Can you
Which
grab
one-
that
which one's
elemental
gonna do
before
more
we
damage?
drop it?
Pardon me?
In the ship.
Which one's going to do more damage?
Why?
Glyph will.
No, let's do the
You
glyph.
basically want to throw a 100,000 gold piece ship at a
Yeah,
crack.
I'll throw a storm sphere in it. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna toss a storm sphere in the middle. No, yeah, storm sphere. Storm sphere. It's gonna have a storm sphere glyph.
All right. That sounds good.
So, Sean, what are you doing to stop them from firing your ship at the Kraken?
No, standard glyph, because it's got a range. I have a 150-foot range. I can't.
I am going to. Okay, whoever is going to attempt to throw my ship at this Kraken is going to get
I
this.
hold person him.
Yeah, right. That'll work. Are you kidding me? They're going to get a hammer upside the head, which may take the 15 right
If
off.
you hold person him, I'll dangle him off the ship by a rope.
Well, I don't want to go that far. I just don't want to stop us from throwing the ship at the Kraken.
It's just that only lasts for a minute. So
Okay.
I mean, like, you gotta do something.
Should
Okay,
we
fair
just
enough.
go down there and kill it?
No.
I'm not quite sure why the hell you're trying to drop a trip on a fucking Kraken. I'm going to be dead anyway.
Because he's bringing it to a really big explosion. Basically.
We're just gonna kill it. I don't know.
Yeah, but oh.
I mean, you might be able to convince them to use your grenades instead of your ship.
I'm trying to figure out how we're
On
going
the
to convince
ship.
the fire elemental not to come back up here since, we trapped it in the ship and not kick our asses in the process. But hey, that's just me.
There's a chance the fire elemental just fights the Kraken.
Yeah, that's the way these games go. Yeah. Right.
You don't trust me? You don't trust me to
These
make that
always
happen?
go smoothly. Pretty sure, didn't we have the idea of breaking that fire elemental loose to go after all those wizards last time, and we all decided that was a really fucking stupid idea?
I wasn't there for that.
Neither was I.
Yeah,
That sounds like a really smart idea.
I have an intelligence of 20, and I say it's a good idea.
You guys are kind of nuts. Well,
I
it is a
just
spare
hilarious.
ship. I don't think it's worth getting rid of a spare ship to fucking do this.
All right, fine.
Once the Kraken's on land, you can walk up and kick at that because it needs to be in the water.
Do you want to go down and kill it as a team, or do you just want to keep flying?
Oh, we can kill it from up here. It's on the ground, right? It's not going back in the water.
Well,
No.
it can go back to the water and it can breathe air, so
It'll
don't
probably
have to worry
crawl
about that.
slowly.
I'm pretty sure we can just shoot it from up here.
All right, we'll fly down so we're like
Remember
100
that this
feet
ship
over it.
loaded with ballistas and shit, right? We did fucking trip it out. Like, it's got weapons.
All right.
Plus, we
Okay.
got dudes that can cast fireball and crap, but whatever.
This is much less entertaining, but I will go down and we'll get ourselves some ballistas and everything ready.
All right.
Can we just do the exciting thing?
I'll man a ballista.
I want to make a story.
See, this is where somebody needs to pay like $20 and be like, no. You guys are going to crash the ship.
Where are
Come
our
on,
viewers
people.
when we need them?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Crash the ship.
Crash the ship. All
Can
right,
I try
so-
and persuade you to crash the ship? Just straight up, just persuade you.
Go for it.
Okay.
You can try.
I mean, we are in a ship that's gonna be flying. There'll be an elemental on the ground. It's not going to fly. It's going to
With the
fight
Kraken.
the Kraken. We're gonna be good, and we can fly away. Won't know where we are.
Then we can bomb the fire elemental.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the fireman elemental is going to pick up the Kraken and throw it right back at us, but whatever.
Are they convincing you,
Shooting at
Sean?
him, I'm going to throw him at you. Fuck you, Fling. You may not turn out the way you think. Eric's not exactly been known to be stable at this situations like this, right? But whatever. He is willing to like wax his entire body. Throwing a Kraken around like a goddamn boomerang, but whatever. Nutso.
So
All
does
right,
that
guys.
mean you agree to it?
Oh no, I know I'm against this, but hey, you guys want to waste? Go for it. Whatever. I get it. It's funny, but
I mean, you weren't going to use the ship anyways.
When you tell your grandchildren about this story, how do you want to tell them you defeated this?
When your ghost visits your grandchildren and they ask how you died.
what led you to that stupid death?
Also, this would make a really great entrance to next week's game. You know what I mean? Like, Jeff shows back up, and it's like, by the way, we threw a ship at a Kraken, and now there's a fire elemental burning everything down.
And it's all you, buddy.
If you had a second ship, you could do this. And oh, by the way, we don't have a second ship because we threw it at a fish.
But that could be Jeff's problem.
That's next session, Jeff's problem.
Oh my god.
You just tell me what you guys want to do.
All in favor of throwing the ship.
Against it, but I won't stop you from doing it.
I am very much for it.
It's
This is a
kind
good-
of thing.
Oh, I see a zinger
I'm
hand
for
up.
throwing the ship.
That's a 3-1.
Excellent. We're
Well,
throwing the ship.
Oh, Zinger, what does your bitch say?
Oh, that's a great question. Hold on, let's see if we can persuade him.
Who are you trying to persuade?
There is a fifth person here.
He's on the other side. He says, "Don't do it."
Okay.
3-2. And I slap my bitch and tell him to smarten up.
And cut the rope to the ship.
Cut the rope.
Smarten up or you're driving the ship.
Okay, either way, I'm putting the glyph on the front of the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going
So-
down.
Just
Who the fuck is driving this ship into this dude anyway?
so basically,
Autopilot.
how I'm
Dropping it.
envisioning this is they are shutting the engine off and
Yeah,
dropping
and
the
dropping
ship
it.
from the air. So you're
Yeah.
gonna drop the goat. You're gonna drop the goat and drop the ship immediately afterwards. So the goat
The goat will
splat
change back into
turns
the
into a kraken
Kraken.
and then gets hit in the head with a ship.
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly
how I'm
right.
envisioning this.
Yes.
Well, actually, I'm envisioning
And the
it
ship
turning
is
into a
rigged with
kraken
bomb.
first, and then hitting the ground, and then getting hit with the ship.
Yeah. So are you throwing grenades on the ship as part of this as well?
Yes, please.
No.
Oh,
Nah, keep the grenades. Keep the grenades. We might need it for later.
Okay.
yeah.
We won't need a ship later, but we need grenades later.
So, a ramming attack of a ship, which is essentially what you're doing here.
Now, what does the DM
Yeah.
guide say for damage on that?
I have a book that just happens to have ship combat rules in it,
Oh,
including
shit.
a ram attack for a ship,
Oh, that's hilarious.
which is 12d10 plus 10 bludgeoning damage. So if you guys want to roll me 12d10, I'll let you guys roll this because it's your damage. And then Michael roll the damage for your spell.
Okay.
Who's rolling the d10s?
I'll do it. I want to see it. Okay, come on, baby. Come on.
Big money, no whammy, stop.
80.
80
On the
damage? Okay,
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, I would like to try that someday.
okay. Now I need Michael's damage for his spell.
I'm hoping it's not 5, because that's awful.
You guys need to go pee? Yep.
23.
That's better.
I'll be back after the Kraken's dead. I'll be right back.
Cool.
I got little dogs.
23 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
This is 103 damage plus the falling damage.
The falling damage was only 80 damage, so
183 damage.
yeah.
So how much was the ship damage?
Oh, the ship's toast.
No, I mean like,
103
because the
total.
sheep hit the ground.
Oh, the ship was 103. Okay, yeah. So, okay, yeah.
Now that I have
So how much did it take just falling damage when the sheep hit the ground?
easily get
It took. I think I calculated it here. 80 damage.
80.
It was 64 damage.
Okay. So what is that, like 167?
Yep.
Perfect.
How's the Kraken looking? And is there a fire elemental there now?
So, you
What
guys
happens?
have this goat on a string. You cut the string, and then you cut the string holding the ship, and it drops. Goat hits. Boom. All of a sudden, brrr, big Kraken smashes in the head with a ship, and the ship explodes. And the Kraken flips you guys off. And
You wanted a ship, you got one.
I'm going to need you guys all to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
4.
4?
14.
14? Okay.
27.
27. All right, Zinger, you save, so you only take 11 damage. The other two take 22 damage as a lightning storm engulfs the ship, because Krakens can create lightning.
I'm
I'm
resistant to
down
lightning.
again.
Go. Yeah, I'm resistant to lightning.
So,
I'm down again.
Brian just sitting there, toasty, cooking.
Well, actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. When we took the hour-long trip to get to where we were at, could he not have taken a short rest?
Not because I would have said yes, except for the fact that you were doing all of these preparations to drop a ship on a Kraken, including casting spells, trying to convince Sean not to throw you off the ship.
Okay. I'll give it to you.
So you're not going to get to take much of a rest during that.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody heal me.
So Brian is boomed down unconscious.
I would
smoldering.
just be unconscious, even though I'm resistant to lightning, I believe. Unless I got any chance to heal on between the last lightning. Oh no! You know what? I would have halved the damage on your last lightning because it was a lightning strike.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm fine.
You're good.
All right,
You're all
I'll
zapped
do
a
a
little bit.
cure wounds on our new friend Brian. So that's
How did that bullshit turn out? We drew a shit for the
6.
Kraken and he giggled or
How much?
6.
He basically he flipped you guys off and then zapped you with lightning. So I need a dex save from you, Sean.
If it's any consolation, it knocked me out.
Oh yeah. 9 for my other guy.
Okay. And now I'm gonna need you guys to roll me a luck check.
Okay, what am I gonna
What
roll?
is that?
Straight
Just
D20.
somebody roll a d20 straight and let me know if it's one of you.
All right. Who's got this? Who's got luck?
3.
3?
That's not
How
luck.
much damage will a Dragonborn do if it hits a Kraken after I throw it on him?
Not
Full
much 'cause
volley
he can
damage.
fly. Because he'd probably fly out of the way.
Yeah, just fly away.
Fire elemental get loose?
The fire elemental just... I was just about to get to that. Somebody rolled a luck check for me and rolled a 3.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
the fire elemental
He's now mad at.
Brian, use a luck point.
broke free.
I have
And
no more luck points.
He looks to the Kraken and goes, "The fuck?" And he flips you guys off. And you guys can probably stay out of range of these guys if you want to just leave them be. That's an option. You can fly away, leave them on their own, or you can go ahead and try to fight them.
Okay, well, hold on. Are they fighting each other yet?
Oh no, they're friends.
Hey,
They're
you call that-
friends?
They're friends, because somebody rolled a 3 on his luck check.
Oh, then I'm gonna yell at him. That Kraken said he could fuck you up.
The Kraken looks at him and says, "Yeah, no," and he believes the Kraken. The Kraken is his buddy now.
He's a lying piece of shit. God damn it.
Hey, I would have given it to you if you could have done the 472 damage necessary to kill the Kraken, but
God damn
they
it.
didn't get anywhere near there, so he's still quite healthy.
All right, we going down to kill them or what?
If we are, I need massive healing.
So do I.
God damn it!
That was a funny story I'm going to tell my grandchildren.
It still was. It still was.
An airship into a kraken who kicked their ass.
I mean, you still have the option of flying away. A kraken in the fire realm
I
can't fly.
Fucking
I would also like to present a third option.
Okay.
We have another airship.
No.
Yeah,
I would get fired from my job.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Zinger might draw the line on this one.
Zinger's still paying for this one.
Yeah, no, I can't do that one. I'm down for just going down and killing this.
Yeah, but we sure as hell can break mine. Fuck you. Let's go to the
You know what? All of a sudden, Sean's on team drop the ship on it.
Let's drop another ship on it.
Wait a minute. We need to figure out what bitch's vote is then.
What are we voting? This ship?
This ship.
No, he won't fight
We
it.
need the ship.
We need this ship.
We can't fight both the Kraken and the goddamn fire element, though.
No, especially two of us need healing.
Can't we?
Well, we can fight it. We won't win, but we can fight it.
As soon as I like glued it,
Again, two of us need massive healing.
Well, technically, we could just shoot them from up here, right?
Yep.
I'll start.
Fire
Your
element can
ballistas.
fly.
Your
If we can shoot them
ballistas
from up here, I'm in
have-
for it.
Yeah, there will be a lightning storm, sure.
Ballista,
Oh, yeah.
ballista. You're gonna have that. Have a 300-foot range for ballistas. So
Now,
you
I'm
go
a
for-
sniper as well.
Yeah, but
I
that's
just
Eric. That's going horizontal. We're vertical. We're dropping ballistas basically straight down on them.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
Yeah,
to
we can-
accurately do it though, that's the problem.
Yeah.
oh hell yeah!
That's the accuracy issue of like with the wind currents and shit. If you're dropping it straight down, that's where you still have a range in it.
Sure.
Hey, I can always rule that the fact that this Kraken's making a lightning storm makes flying pretty difficult, but I'm not being that
How
much of a
close,
jerk.
how close are we to them?
Why we're still here?
All right, kill the Kraken of the Elemental or head to the next temple, and we'll deal with this later.
How close are we to them?
Jeff will deal with this later.
You guys are flying in the air right now.
Are we within 120 feet?
Do you want to be?
Yeah,
You know,
I could cast Bloodthirst, try to charm the fire elemental, and make it attack the Kraken.
hey Mike, you realize Jeff's character died, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he's now
Nobody told me that.
he's now a chick witch in a cult that flies around in a pot.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's true.
No longer the the paladin who can drop 200 hit point smashes on people. That dude died.
This
Just so you
dude's
know.
here.
Yeah, now he's a chick. Just thought I'd let you know before you start, writing off all these monsters with Jeff's great abilities.
Oh no, I'm never intended to do it for Jeff's great abilities. I just felt like he needed a good problem to solve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she
Just
can,
knowing
fly
Jeff.
over, she can fly over in her cauldron and do all kinds of wild and wonderful things.
I just think of how chaotic Jeff is, and I feel like it's about time that he had a couple of surprises.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my votes go down and kill some Krakens and Elementals. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, I can hit them from 300 feet.
I say, if you're going to fight them, you're going to fight them from up here, man. You don't go down there and beat your ass.
Probably.
Kraken, we used a red dragon to fight it. That was pretty. We threw a red dragon at the Kraken. That worked pretty good. Flip at the dragon or the Kraken.
Well, you have a Dragonborn, and it's bait. He's like a half dragon. So
I
if you
should-
throw him at it.
Yeah.
What about don't we have a dominate monster? Is that not a?
Yeah, I do.
Dominate a Kraken. Didn't that go by hit points?
I'm just looking at it.
Within range, makes a wisdom saving throw, or is charmed.
The creature that is charmed, you have a telepathic link that you can tell it what to do.
You gonna do? Tell it to go walk to the desert.
I will be right back. If we go with the dominate monster, I do have that.
You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target.
I feel like saying he should do it.
Well, it's worth giving it a shot because if you can at least separate them somehow, would be a good idea. I think fighting both of those at the same time might not be the greatest idea in the world. I'm pretty sure that fire elemental can fly.
And he cannot cast Dominate Monster on the fire elemental.
Because it's not
No.
a monster.
No, because specifically his use of Dominate Monster is for sea creatures. They have to have a swimming speed.
Think
'Cause he's
Aquaman.
Aquaman. It is Aquaman
Right.
Dominate Monster. So he can dominate the Kraken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or attempt to dominate the Kraken.
I would really like to take this Kraken out.
I
We
mean, we
released
saw
the
how
fire
the
elemental
Kraken did
to
when
do
it tried to save against.
No, yeah.
I mean, we could also just, like, dominate the Kraken, pick it up, and drop it again.
How the hell are you gonna pick that bastard? Oh,
If you had
Are you gonna-
2 airships, you could pick them up.
Can I not just use levitate?
Okay, what did I miss?
Levitate is just the most versatile thing.
So, Michael was suggesting that you dominate it, and then you pick it up and then drop it again.
what
No.
was the airship to do that
But
with?
I
Dominate it
said
to fight
to
the
lift
fire
the
elemental.
Kraken, you're going to need at least 2 airships.
Well, I can all. Oh, yeah, I can't levitate. 500
Yeah, we
pounds.
don't have 2 airships anymore.
No, we're kind of missing one now. We broke
No.
one.
Have it fight the fire elemental. Wheel down the fire elemental to a point where we can kill it.
Here's the thing,
Okay.
though, is when it takes damage, it's going to re-roll its saving throw.
I adjust my glasses.
Screw it. Let's.
And I don't believe you can get them to fight each other because they're friends. Dominate won't allow it.
Actually, it will. Dominate
It will.
monster will.
What? You sure?
Yep.
Because usually those spells don't let you tell them to fight friends. They,
No,
they
you can.
don't do it.
Yeah, no. You can tell it directly to attack that creature. Doesn't matter what it completes the order. You can also use your action to take total and precise control of the target. And it will take only the actions you choose and doesn't do anything you don't allow it to do.
Sad life.
So
Yeah.
you can basically take control of its body.
You might as well try.
We gotta get within 60 feet.
What's the worst
Do you want
that
me
could
to-
happen?
Do you want me to levitate you down
and
and then back up again?
No, because I only have 6 health points.
I can let people dangle you in front of the Kraken as a big.
I can heal for a max of...
We're just going fishing, okay?
I
you
can
gotta
heal for
bait
a
the
max
hook.
of 31.
I can just see it now. Dangle, 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 gulp. Oh, shit.
Wow! The new champion just got swallowed.
That really cool trident thing.
Yeah,
It's not
Actually,
it's now in the Triton's group.
okay, if we're gonna try this, I just gotta cast some spells to heal. Because I can probably almost heal myself back to full.
okay.
Oh my god.
Well,
All
I'll
right.
throw 2 spell at him if he
Okay.
wants.
Where are you guys sitting while you're doing all this stuff?
On the ship.
How far?
Fuck, I can get lightning bolt.
Probably about 500 feet up.
Okay.
Well,
Out of
how
range.
big is this fire elemental?
Fire elementals aren't that big. They're like the size of a person.
It's just powerful.
What are you though?
Yeah, it's
I can
simple.
also conjure a minor elemental.
Just think angry fire person.
Race. 18, 7 on the trophy.
Well, all you gotta do is consider, every time Ian brings that fucking fireman out and blows us up, which is basically every game, that's the fire elemental. And Ian's is the little guy.
Card. No,
I can conjure elementals.
I think it's the in the wrong spot.
We are so fucked. Okay. Well, anyway, I will cast the healing spell on Lucius because he's like dying.
I can cast Beacon of Hope first, so all healing spells will be max.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
okay, if you're max, then it's 20. Yeah, 20 hit points. Because it's
Alright.
44 plus 4.
I'm at 26 right now.
Well, hey, I did what I could, buddy.
Are you
Yeah.
ready to be dangled?
Well, I can give you another 20 if you drink a potion, but you can only drink one
So,
potion in this.
as you guys look down, you see the Kraken has
There we
the
go.
fire elemental in his hand, and he's trying to throw it up towards you. You're very high up, so he's going to need a nat 20 athletics check to throw this thing at you. But he fails. There you go. So he throws the fire elemental up at you.
Can we take a shot at the fire elemental with our cannons when he gets there?
I have an important question for you. An important question for you. How far inland did you go before you dropped the Kraken?
As far as we could.
As far as possible.
That's
Yeah.
the wrong answer. Because had you dropped him on the shore, the fire elemental would have landed in the water and probably been killed.
I mean, is there a little lake somewhere?
This-
Just a small
the
pond?
fire elemental flies up, doesn't even come close to you, and just starts falling down, and he'll take a little bit of fire falling damage. Not even that much.
Can I cast instantaneous spells while I'm concentrating?
Yep.
Yes, as long as they're in concentration.
Perfect. I'm going to cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on myself,
Yeah.
which will get me 8, 16, 24, 31 more. So I'm at 57.
Oh, hey, I can cast Protection from Energy. Anyone want that?
Oh, a fat rat.
if we plan on going down there, sure.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Who? Everybody?
Everybody. Kraken's still going to keep blasting while you do this. Going to keep lightning storming you. You're still in the middle of a lightning storm.
Got a 20.
20?
20.
20?
19.
19?
Yeah.
19 and 14.
Okay, so you all fail.
What was the fire elemental's roll?
What? He doesn't have to get hit. He's good. Targets. Isn't that great?
Does it have targets?
Yeah.
That was just a storm.
Yep. Lightning storm. You 22 lightning damage to all of you.
Yay. So you're back, you're down to 12, what, 4?
I'm halving that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
at 35. We should probably leave because I don't think we can heal that much.
I will also.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We'll come back and deal with them later.
And like, yeah, whatever.
So let's go to another temple and along the way rest.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, because it's 10 o'clock, instead of going to another temple, you're going to go back home and rest, and we're going to call it for the night.
All right.
Because if we do a whole other temple, we'll be doing this until like 3 o'clock in the morning. So,
I have one thing that I would like to do, though. I would
Okay.
like to pay a bard to tell the tale of our deeds for today.
Okay.
Loudly and around, but make it sound fantastic and great.
Okay.
I will go
How
to the
we threw
bar
a ship at a kraken.
and I will tell said story.
Yes.
Quick synopsis is we got a swirly.
I'm also going to cast Bless on myself before I perform this. Sorry.
A couple of our guys performed on a really cheesy 90s goddamn action show.
It's a 2000s. It's actually a current show.
I guess so. Yeah, it's correct. It's ninja, right? It's
Yeah.
not. It's not American Gladiators.
Yeah. No, it's American Ninja Warrior.
Okay, so a 2000s corny action show,
All right.
and then you took a perfectly good ship and threw it at a kraken.
That we turned into a sheep.
Pissed
All right,
off a
Zinger.
fire elemental.
What is your story of? Tell us your story, Zinger, with your 22 performance. And how are you performing this? Is this like a rock ballad? Is this
No, this is like I get on stage and I just get everybody's attention. Like, now let me tell you a tale of these great adventurers and this mind-bending adventure that they had.
That doesn't sound like a 22 zinger, but I. So what are the key points you're getting apart from 22 here?
The snow job's starting.
And to be fair, with 22, you can put some bullshit in there.
Basically, we tricked a god into giving us his treasures.
Okay.
We released a kraken and turned it into a sheep, dropped it from the ground, and buried it underneath a ship of ours.
Okay.
A busted ship that we rammed into it, and
Massive explosions.
massive explosions everywhere. Just fire everywhere.
And you rode this ship down to crash into the Kraken and then magicked your way back on at the last second?
Oh, sure.
Yes, of course. I misty stepped and somebody else like levitated me in midair and brought me back up to the ship. It was glorious.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm
Tell
gonna
us
see-
Kraken licked its
everybody
food
loves it.
and walked away.
Oh my god.
So
I'm
everybody
gonna
loved
keep
your...
saying it's hard to write a song that actually tells the truth about the whole thing of shit.
I bribe him to not do that.
Oh my god.
I want to pointedly make sure that this story comes out making us look favorable. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to flood the market with bards.
This is
I have a
propaganda.
horde.
This is propaganda here.
Hey man, I need this to get around to the Silver Flame, so I don't have to pay for everything at the end of the day. They still call me a hero.
Yeah, I'll pay for a pile of bards. Like, I'm gonna flood the market. It's coming from my horde.
Hey, Eric, did we get any experience out of this?
I'm
mess?
working on it right now. I'm working on it right now.
3 experience. Don't throw ships at
Three
Krakens.
XP.
Well, we
See,
broke
the
a
thing
ship.
is,
Well, that's some
thing
role playing
You
is-
are more
experience.
experienced.
you did survive an encounter with a CR-23 monster
And
and a CR-5 monster.
wait, what was the CR5?
The fire.
The elemental.
Elemental.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, could have killed
I
it.
don't
Wasn't that,
Chinese.
it wasn't that crazy. And I'll give you one more CR-12's worth of experience for the fancy god shenanigans.
Ninja.
Yeah, and we have 4 characters.
I survived
of level...
an encounter with getting zapped by a god.
Well, that's not bad. Not too bad. 15,050 XP each.
Alright.
Holy shit. 15,050?
Yep.
The 15050.
15050.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
See, throwing the ship at the Kraken was a good idea.
I
Right?
mean, let me just. I'm gonna clear a couple of rows here. I'm just gonna get rid of the fire elemental because you would have gotten the other XP without the fire elemental, right?
If we got that much experience, we leveled up.
I leveled.
So 13,975. So you
We're still-
you trashed the ship for less than 2,000 XP.
It doesn't matter. It leveled me up.
Worth every second.
And we had fun.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got along with it. Freaking. Oh my god, I can't remember the name. Cumber, whatever.
Cumber Smog, you guys actually have a good relationship now. You guys were butting heads, and then once you decided
Completely
to drop
based
a
off
ship,
of throwing ships at Krakens.
yeah, you were enemies, and then you both decided to drop a ship on a Kraken, and now you're at least
Now we're
kind
pals.
of friends. You're buddies.
Oh my god.
You might not try to kill Brian the second he steps in your town again. Might
Yeah.
not. That's a maybe.
Might not.
It's a strong maybe.
Depends if he wants to steal my stuff.
We're not getting into that argument.
Dragons, man.
This is how the relationship goes. It's all good until somebody mentions stealing each other's stuff. and then it gets hostile again for a little while.
Keep in mind that when when we get to tomorrow, I can polymorph you into a freaking sheep to throw you off the ship.
Crimson, right?
All right, so